G2, you couldn't have asked for a better opponent. All things considered, you know, off of that grueling loss that you had. I mean, the trials
nice
and tribulations.
ease in.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
good. And if you're Furia, I mean, everything's working against you right now. You lost a phenomenal mechanical
G2 downfall incoming? Guys, I already talked to the chat about it. If you weren't here,
that's gonna be difficult.
Chat has decided there's a 0% chance of Furia winning this match. Not even 1% they don't give.
Load fast with the Samsung SSDs, and we are starting on Lotus, like you said.
Yes.
Samsung SSD match start.
Oh, they haven't dropped this since
Here we go.
Stage 2 finals last year, and they also
fixing the alignment.
Ran this composition in Thailand. So I mean, maybe Furia saw something. I do like where they're
we're good now
with these role swaps. I mean, he's so good on that duelist role. We've seen it before. He's talked in interviews how that's his most comfortable role.
They got like A control. Now they're going C.
Be second one in, playing off the space the team creates on the Clove.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, who is that? Valen's alone. Valen the GOAT.
Blueprint, many ways to play the game. A lot of compositions that were tested, fleshed out. EDG playing this one. Yeah. Why not copy it? Save some time, and they're going to go for it straight into C.
5v5 post plan, pistol, nothing new here.
Yeah, and this is the benefit of
Rafa's on the lurk
and the chemistry that they have on these retakes. They
have
so much utility to flood in. They're so comfortable giving all this space, and with no one dropping early.
Taking water?
Furia, they're gonna have to press the issue.
No.
Smoke in the face of Jonah P. Absorbs the flash up. G2 are comfortable here into this spot, trying to play this retake now. No missteps. 5v5 and a full fight occurring off onto the flank here. Khalil needs to win that fight out, and he does just that. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Dominant positions here from Furia.
Wait a minute. You guys lied to me.
Playing to a couple of bodies as well. G2 love to see if Trent can pick up these pieces. He's making a decent go over here. But
wait a damn minute.
That's a 3-piece from Rafa to seal up the pistol round.
Refund?
That's a strong start.
Cancel
On
predictions?
the attacking side. I like the way that they approach the entire round. Playing
wait, is G2 done for?
On C, sniffing out where.
Wait, they're sponsored by Hellman's?
It was the post plant for me.
That's the mustard company?
So interesting because everybody was playing in. Yeah, Khalil was holding the flank by himself, but they're clearly here to try to disrupt. I wonder now for G2 if they identify
Mayonnaise company.
Already. If
they're sponsored by a mayonnaise company?
Let's just bombard the entire site with all our utilities. That's what makes Teo and the Breach so powerful combined. But
why are you yelling? I don't know.
It's going to be a brawl.
G2.
I can't hear myself, that's why I'm yelling.
Util off the rip here. It's not an eco round of their own, but guns in the hand of the Fury.
Eco for G2.
We'll be able to navigate through most of it here. And G2, when they play this composition, they don't opt into these all-in rubble fights too often. They usually go for these re-clears a little bit later, but it's an eco round. Throw something new into the mix.
Yeah, just try to catch anybody off guard right now. A pause to the round, something very common that teams like to do when they're up numbers. They don't want to let this one slip away. But
what about flank, guys? No one's watching flank?
No one is looking here quite
yet. They are.
Sentinel does Furia comp. Couple of eyes on it. Khalil is watching, but he's the one on 3 HP.
He might die here.
Drop down as well. Weak as anything. Just
time
to strike here. Beautiful precision by Khalil.
Nah, I actually kind of want to play Valorant again. It's been too long. Give it time. Give it time, Unk.
Push them back and away.
Okay, but realistically, like, I definitely never use a Bulldog.
Any type of damage.
Are you guys using Bulldogs?
That's why you
I only see pros using Bulldogs.
Slowly creeping all the way back here, rotating from that C site. And if they could get this,
I'll use Outlaw or Marshall.
Maybe trying to isolate him here. He's too sharp though.
Yeah.
Everyone is saying yes.
Locks onto it. They know exactly where Leaf was.
You guys use Bulldog a lot? Damn.
General round here, so
maybe it's become more popular, but it's been popular in pro play, I feel like.
Just going into the A-Rubble fight, but 4 survive.
Yeah, stuffing that first fight, and maybe this is what we're going to see in future rounds, the power of the Neon. You can kind of
I'm a scope merchant, 100%. But the reason I'm a scope merchant is because I can be. The reason you're not a scope merchant is because you can't be. You know what I'm saying, dude?
I'd be very interested in this bonus round to see what Fury can cook up. If they can catch G2 off guard, because they did save 4 of those rifles in the round. A Stinger on prize.
All right. 2-0 bonus round Furia. If they win this round, maybe we pay out.
Potentially ordered up here.
Fast B play.
Line sets him up early. Valor on top of it. Havoc straight in there.
Oh, good stun.
This way and that.
Paranoia.
It's getting these G2 players straight back in for an attempt. Potentially to
oh, I didn't love that swing.
Surprise who steps up to that challenge instantly with the trade face. And it's all Fury winning this out. To feed filled up with red entirely. And they're drenching the sight in it
1v2.
Leaf.
They're both one shot. They're both one shot. They got Renee.
Low enough. Single shot with the Outlaw. Can make something of this one. A rapid pivot here from these Furia players. Be able to get that open sight
Leaf win these?
Leaf did get an upgrade into this as well, so he can slowly creep in. I mean, he has been clutch in
Is that the new Vandal skin?
for this G2 squad. The star player in stage 1 for them. We saw the work he could do on Chamber. I mean, any character doesn't matter. Is he ready to face?
Yeah, it's ass.
No way. Resets Marathas, watchful eye from on high.
That's tough angle. Damn, bonus converted. They won that fight in Baby Door.
What a beginning for Furia. This is 3 rounds in a row.
Wait a minute.
Start, right? You couldn't ask for anything better, and they caught G2 off guard.
Wait, I might go undefeated in my predictions. Or not undefeated. What's the opposite of undefeated?
That face,
defeated.
That full pace towards that B site, just
straight
everybody.
defeated.
The retake is something normally G2 are very good at, but a little bit of a slow start here from some of the lads on that squad.
It's a Furia team as well that, you know, there was a lot of interviews going around, I think, heading into stage 1. Furia struggling to find their identity.
I might just go straight defeated.
Was talking about, it was a translated interview, so maybe some pieces getting missed in it. But talking about how, like, he was kind of thinking that their issue was focusing more, you know, they needed to be focusing on their FPS fundamentals, less so like utility combos, and that was receiving the ire from a decent chunk of the community for good reasons. But I'm not seeing that here. It's good util to clear through, just making sure that they make the right moves.
Wait, Furia are looking good. Early days though.
Have been dominant at.
Yeah, like I said, haven't dropped it since last year in a final.
No real mistakes yet.
But yeah, you're totally right about the way that Furia are approaching this. It's not really this full force forward. We're peaking everything. They're
What's the opposite of undefeated?
As a more cohesive unit
About
than
that
what we've seen in
shit.
the past.
Put it on a wall.
I mean, even freezing rounds when they're up numbers. They've had some decent utility usage themselves.
Honestly, when I asked that question, I was looking for a different word.
Everybody is gearing up here towards that A. He took all that free space after the C default. And with only sheriffs to their name, I mean, Jaw is going to have to hit some ridiculous shots here.
Let's catch that contact. It's a full line used off the back of it. All right. It's going to be Jorgamo who's tested, challenged. The one who has to step all the way up is Decay down to just double digits.
Wait
there.
a minute.
A shot to the brain from Havoc.
Up down? Good up down. Wait, Trent.
It's a high-low. Trent, that's a nasty little two-piece. Just offloading those shots.
They're going B.
Find a bit of time and space for his team. And this is questionable by Furia. Time is running short.
10 seconds.
Out entirely. You're moving over to the B side. This is access.
Wait, Lee's here.
Play spoiler entirely. 7 seconds left. Travis going for the plant.
Oh, imagine.
Necessary from Heat. It's all handled. It's all managed. It got a little bit scrappy.
Imagine.
But it's around nevertheless.
Down to the wire, planting the spike with 8 seconds left. I mean, Leaf, he was smart. He kind of had a
Alright, 4-0 Furia, dude.
Furia have been pivoting from site to
We
site.
may be eating our words today.
Manipulate the rotations of G2.
Still very early though. Only the second gun rounds. Nice shots by Trent.
Surely, Brent, from the side of G2. Calm things down a little bit.
I mean, you never know though. Let's see. Can coaches talk to the players during the rounds or only timeouts? Only timeout.
G2 timeout. Perfect timing for Josh. Not wanting to let things slip away. I mean, this is the first match back after that grueling loss that everyone's been talking about. I mean, that's rent-free in G2's head here.
Yeah. You would think as well, you know,
early pause for G2.
There shouldn't be a lot of nerves coming into this opening matchup when it's, lopsided on paper, right? I suppose in terms of the groups, everybody's expecting Furia to not be doing too hot. G2 should be the top of their group entirely, so you would think confidence would be sky high, but when you have that upset of expectations,
can players type in all chat during the match?
With almost nothing to
I think
lose,
so.
because everyone's expecting them to lose.
Yes.
It makes things a little bit different, honestly. The pressure is completely off their shoulders. At least it should be if you're one of those players playing.
The coaches hear the comms, yes.
Everyone's really expecting that perfection from them, and
even if your only square head is available, Tarek, you're looking small.
And how do you stop Heat, who's just been having a heater of a game?
That means I know you don't mean it when you actually say it.
This is why they adapted to this composition. This is why they're playing it now. Havoc, he's had some great entries, creating a lot of space.
Tarek, my best friend, Parasocial, please lower the mic volume. Am I too loud, chat?
Phenomenal. We haven't seen a level like this out of them yet. And then, yeah, it's still very early on. We have to keep it in mind, Lotus is tend to be favored on the attacking side. But the way that they've been maneuvering around this utility.
Yeah, I'll lower it a little bit. Just a little touch. A little touch. I do be yelling. All right. Second buy round here.
We're talking about because Furia are given easy access towards C Mound, Khalil, walkabouts. See if you can get access towards front B just in case.
It's a C hit. Playing retake again.
They're just
Triple
full sending
flank
on that C site, using that breach in neon. Fade combo to clear out all that space.
Clearing out all of it. Rafa's going to get the plan to get an ult online on top.
What do they got?
Flank to Curry, triple face up.
Oh.
Just watching to the one side of it.
Wait,
as well.
Clove.
Chord 4 into the CT point. Heat off to the sides of the corner. Not expecting that. And the dodge and a juke off the flash.
Big trade.
Not quite there with a movement, but not dead yet. He's straight back at it with the ult, but he needs some help.
Oh, wait.
Still around the corner, stun, good connection. Jonah P trying to score.
That Clover was actually big.
And luckily, it's all in control from the rest of
But
his
Jonah
team.
P
Onto
is
this
shooting.
side, it leaves it
Dylan?
down to Valorant and Jonah P, side by side, but opposite sides of the map. And
Oh,
luckily,
wait, Furia holding on.
Realized he got to call it quits and back away once
Wait, they're
more.
kinda cooking.
All the right moves.
Yeah, this is so sick to watch if you're a Furia fan, especially doing this against G2.
Wow.
Players that have been so dominant on this map of Lotus.
They're looking good. They're just legit
everything,
looking
even holding
good.
The flank. I mean, after the timeout, the call for Josh was, okay, let's take more space towards that A rubble side of the map, and if they go C, we'll get the flanks in. But they're ready for it. Yeah. Whether it was a pistol round or
They pushed Waterfall that far? Holy fuck.
And just awareness overall from Furia has been the deciding factor of why they're up 5-0 in this matchup. And they do look like a whole new team. I mean, maybe Prize was the key all along that they needed.
Outside voice.
Yeah, we spoke about it earlier, the outside voice that comes in and just makes everybody stay on the same page.
What happened to G2? It's still early, but let's see. It is their map pick.
The utility has looked great so far.
It has, yeah. They've been doing well to clear.
Yeah, another C-mount default.
Still very early.
This time,
half by here.
They're just going to all back up, maybe re-clear some of that space at A. But look, off of that pressure alone, you're already seeing a little bit of rotations, a little bit of
droning out A.
From the side of G2. Jonah P in that baby door area now, just going back towards Trent.
Uh-oh.
But you just don't have the weapon. No, just don't have the weapons behind it.
A cheeky
oh my god.
As well, but the util's going to be pushing them back and away.
Good util. Stun, Neon Wall, Fade Eye.
Time did become an issue one of the
Will they commit A?
When they were taking it this
50 seconds. There's potential for G2 here. They have info. They have full info.
Yeah.
Why not? You're on a half buy. Yeah, risks need to be taken.
They're slowly surrounding them right now. I mean, if Furia doesn't speed up here and actually take the site.
Oh, he got the second too?
Nice, sharp by Khalil. Gets a handle off.
No clear?
As well. Cutting up into the corner.
Rated.
P just can't quite get the second he was looking for.
30 seconds.
Oh, got caught.
Crosshair placement, not on point. He eager to take that engagement.
God damn, Trent.
It's beautiful in the moment from Trent. He almost makes magic out of it.
This Sheriff's looking hot.
Trent's been the only one on the side of G2 that hasn't really looked flat so far. I feel like it's a very, very slow
Both losing
start. I mean,
teams yesterday had a good first map, then fell off.
Aim duels in. It just seems like everyone's caught off guard, getting peeked into, or just not really clearing corners from the side of G2.
NRG did.
They came ready to play today.
And then
I mean, everyone looks like
in
they
the
want it
second
really
game,
bad. You could just tell by the way that they've been maneuvering around the map.
Valve did too, yeah.
I'm just not quite sure what G2 can really do. They've tried everything, it seems like. I feel like it has to be the start Lewis here.
Yeah, straight away. I mean, they put the operator into Jogamo's hands, but he's trapped. Rocking a hard place, trying to get the hell out of there. Trent provides some supplementary
one map one, right?
The smoke, it looks like, so.
Of course. Havoc saw nothing.
Yeah.
Proactivity now in front B. It will see heat, so now you have to be aware of a potential pivot from this A mount default, but G2 looks like they just want to play retake on that A site. Really have the advantage. What is that? She'll pivot from this A mount default, but G2 looks like they just want to play retake on that A site. Really have the advantage. What is that?
Don't get the hell out
That's
of
crazy.
here.
And with that one pick, the entire map is open for play now. Tap of the
That's
door as well
crazy.
after that kill.
I was legit
G2
one
have
bullet.
no idea what Furia are cooking up right now, and he is a human drone in this moment. Oh my goodness.
Needs to be some clearance of the question marks across the map here, because like you said, G2 are just being locked out. Even Jaw considering offloading Dimensional Drift just for a bit of that information. Now Heat has lurked his way all the way into C. TP with a spike in hand. This is Khalil getting himself onto the side.
I got breach ult for retake. And tail ult.
Valen could be a playmaker.
Wait, he's planning open for Mount.
With him versus Prize, and Prize just takes his head clean off. Dimensional Drift. It's in again, it's on a rapid play.
That plan is so... Wait, there's no one inside.
Lays the way as
Wait, he's dead. He got two.
Dimensional Drift. It's in again, it's on a rapid play.
That plan is so... Wait, there's no one inside.
Lays the way as
Wait, he's dead. He got two.
And slowed to a crawl.
It's still winnable for Furia.
Util combos, ults on ults. The Nightfall's going to be
It's planted for them.
offloaded.
They have no smoke.
Attempt to upend
The op
this
is nice
side
here,
control,
low-key.
but this time G2 have got their way in through the positions. Slow siege from them. Tucked up onto the corner. Shots are still hitting.
You whiffed.
Rattled off. Few misses inside. Trends on for a 4-piece. Potentially the ace round to the corner.
Oh,
Prize
no.
is just taking out Jorgamo. No surprises. And Trent's left to do it all. Stick of a half is necessary.
Oh, no,
But he's not
no,
gonna be able to get it done. Red
no.
Bull clutch for Prize. This newcomer into this Furia roster.
Y'all has to hit that.
Essentially, not even by potential
hard.
choice of
He saw that he
Fury.
was
I mean,
pushing
they
him
were looking
already.
for an initiator replacement. They had to opt into Prize because he had a visa essentially,
Damn.
and he's pulling off stuff like this.
It's unbelievable. Even with that entry, okay, we thought it was through a smoke. He got a glimpse of him right before, but
Good
Prize
replay.
even clearing out Valen in that front B engagement. I mean, you
That
think
sucks.
Valen's gonna win that for sure. And it looked like Valen was aware, but it just doesn't matter. The mechanical talent of Furia right now is just outshining the strategy of G2. We saw the protocols in effect. I mean, if it was retake A, we would have seen the same breach ult combo with that Tejo ultimate combined. This time around,
Second
it's at that
G2
C, and we
pause
get two
already.
with it.
7-0.
But the post plant was too strong from the side of Furia.
Holy.
This is the second time out now for G2. I mean, this is it. You got to dig deep if you want to bring this one back. This is your map pick. You're
I'm still
world
thinking
beaters
about
on
the
this one.
ass
You
fast
just took out
question is
T1
crazy.
in
This guy in
power.
the chat said I'm still thinking about the ass fast question.
That's the second time out now for G2. You can feel it's the panic button essentially at this point. You're in the first half, and
Oh
it needs to be
my
the case.
God.
7 rounds in a row here for Furia on a map where G2 have been dominant at, when the expectations could not be more different. I mean, we went into this series talking about how G2, it should be a nice easy one, like a nice warm bath.
What's the question? Play it? I don't think I can repeat that question.
Get back into stage 1, and for Furia, they're just looking to get that map win on the board with their roster that isn't just a bunch of
You'll have to find the
mercenaries coming
clip.
in to play for them because they didn't have their visas in
All
time.
right, 7-0.
Here
7-1?
we go. It's going to be a complete
Brazil?
brawl right here. Can the Neon surpass all the utility from the Tejo and Breach?
Uh-oh.
Havoc's planted up though. His missiles at his feet, another fault line is delayed. It's that second wave.
Holy! Oh! Imagine the third. Oh my god. The fact that he even got 2. That was nice.
And yes, it was the
Wow.
weak goodbye by G2, but
Such good util.
this is pure confidence on display now.
I mean, just bullying G2. Straight up
Neon feels
bullying
so
them.
good on this map. Like the
But
neon
the
wall.
utility behind these fights
and the
from Furia
speed
has been so impressive.
feels so
though,
good.
for a team that, you know, kind of relied on a lot of contact style and just aim dueling at kickoff.
Last player standing.
They've done their due
Wait,
diligence.
Leaf is laughing.
They certainly have. I mean, this is
8-0?
just a sweep, isn't it, at this point?
What's happening?
Yeah,
Bro.
8-0 against G2.
Yeah, you're kidding me.
They're
I
just
mean,
starting
this
off so hot.
This is a Cinderella story. And he still at the top, 10-4. Prize, the newcomer. He's right there with them. But
This was
look at
nice.
the follow-up utility. I mean, even the breach.
He even
series
whiffed,
follows
but he still
the
got them.
Magnolia, Everything.
Was the Tejo
And
blind?
the trading is on point.
I guess the Tejo was
Change
blind
of
too,
pace,
right?
Because traditionally on the anti-eco rounds for Furia, they've kind of been a little bit more cautious, kind of been seeing if there's been any type of aggression. This time, just taking the
Why
fight
is it so
straight
easy?
against
It
those
feels
weaker
like it's
guns.
just spiraling
Let's see
right
if this
now.
operator from Jaw
Like momentum.
can actually get some value this time around.
This is 4
Like,
players.
I feel like-
try and put a stop to
oh.
this one. Finally, Havoc Stopped in his tracks, still off to the side. As an
Wow, wait, he got pushed out.
Still layering down with these bullets as Price side by side over the shoulder. G2 thought they had an advantage. They were going to try and take this one all the way, but they're the ones hurting at the end of the day. It's a player disadvantage now for them. Trent, love to see what he can do. Wall's going to be dropping soon enough. Pause called for.
They want to fight this.
Yeah, and with Leaf taking all the C-mount space,
I don't know. This feels awkward.
Double up here. I think if they get a little too antsy though and walk into the crosshairs of Furia,
Furia's just holding. Good patience. Really good discipline, patience.
Checking front B, so Trent, he's got to do this back and forth. Hope he doesn't get
Saw two.
Clear of the drone. We'll give good info.
Good
now.
drone.
Yeah, you spot two. You know exactly where most of the players are going to be holding, but time is of the essence. You tell. Ball goes up though as they're trying to take the refight. There's a bit of miscoordination, communication there.
Smoke.
Open door, straight in through into the site now. Smoke dropped down.
They gotta go through smoke.
Valorant to put a stop to this one. 30 seconds left.
No one's watching his main though. He's kind of alone.
So much
Resmoke, resmoke.
Still on the play for Furia. When this fault line's gonna come out, you have the breach key as well.
Wait, there's no resmoke.
And he can be the human drone to entry in here as well.
Aftershock's good. Any foresight here with Killbeing dropped as well. A bit of spam straight into the smoke.
Spike.
This is good from G2. It's what they needed in the moment here. It's uncomfortable now. 28 seconds remaining. An attempt to clear this guy. Pesky problem. The Valorant is.
Let's try it.
This is it. It's desperation, and there's no time left to win. Trent all just needs to play his life, and it's a round.
Holy fuck.
One has eluded them up until this point, but
it was
finally,
still so close.
under the belt.
And it's all because of Valen, honestly. The way that he side. Omen T being in the back of side.
If he had time, he would actually won. There's a chance.
He delayed so much time on that clock.
The flank fight.
Head-to-head against Khalil as well. So
Dylan did work here.
For G2. They were losing that.
Their money should be not that great still.
Maybe now confidence getting back into their hands. I mean, he's even shocked that they won the round, which is craziness. But yeah, Valorant,
yeah, their money is not great.
Stepping up huge for G2. Right.
Look, he bought Outlaw.
If they can string back a couple more rounds,
two of them have light armor. Oh no, Leaf.
A shot on that
you know that here?
Side. That's all they could ask for.
Oh,
he's gotta be careful.
He got hit.
140.
Yeah. He got hit and he popped his ult.
He's gonna offload the
oh my god.
And that's very interesting too, because now it just feels like you're so weak. You know you got tagged. They could just smother you, spam through the smoke, anything, utility. You could drop.
Insta ult, rage ult.
It's gonna be the case. It's gonna be a fight towards this A side of the map. A lot
Paranoia?
of being exchanged.
The tangle out.
Oh, good catch.
Flash as well though. Valorant set up nicely. Nearsighted, stun at your feet. It's getting a bit awkward, but still G2 maintaining control and watchful positions and a
easy clap.
Jorg. No more funny business from Heat. He's been slipping
easy
into all sorts
clap.
of gaps, and they
easy clap.
This one all the way up. One left to stand. It's just Prize up against it, rattling off these shots. But yeah, making it nice and awkward. Trent is not far behind his team.
All right.
Second one.
All right, they're starting. They're starting to get into the game. Slowly but surely, off of the back of Valen.
You have the double controller. You can,
it feels like
Valen likes to do. But this time, again, ready for everything. Yeah, he's not getting away with those shenanigans of going solo contact style.
Trent top fragging with 12.
They're more aware now, G2, of that style, that 4-1 approach.
I mean, they don't seem stressed at all. To be honest, they don't seem stressed at all.
Taking their first time out, maybe just trying to cut out some of that momentum that G2 is starting to accumulate.
It seems like everything is under control.
At this point, it feels like to me, though, that G2 have got a bit of a read in terms of how Fury want to play.
Yes.
Like you said earlier, I mean, they're catching the heat lurks as well. A lot more of these.
They lost Masters, it doesn't matter.
It almost felt early on like G2 was getting pulled into the fights constantly, trying to always
They lost Masters, it doesn't matter, is crazy.
Run down the clock. They're not really doing anything at that time. They're waiting it out quite often.
And that's the reason.
What to search to see the clip of Aspas's question?
And
it's on
with a team like G2 who's so decorated,
Twitter.
they've been through like every single type of scenario you can envision. One of the most decorated teams in Valorant right now.
On PRX's Twitter.
I mean, you give them
I'll
one
link it
round
for you.
win, that's just enough to
I saw
spark
it on
fire
there
in all
too.
those players to really bring it all the way back.
I mean, they've been in positions like this before.
I linked it on Twitter.
Casting,
I looked in chat.
A 10-2 comeback.
Yeah.
Heretics beat them 10-2 on their attack. They come back on a Scent defense, win it out. I mean,
Who's playing after G2 Furia?
That's for certain.
After this is Lev MIBR. Leviathan MIBR.
But it looks like there's going to be a neon towards this A side of the map.
All right, pause Furia. Let's see it.
Utility towards C. Furia.
It's very
really
slow.
Slowing down the pace. Still showing the Prowler at C though, trying to get Heat to get all that free space. Maybe
they made some C pressure.
As the main pack of players take this fight against Trent.
Uh-oh.
It's a standard to defeat a Trent. He's under a lot of pressure.
That's tough.
Win that fight out as well.
That's tough.
Oh,
what?
Just instinctual by Havoc. He knows that the door's going to be open towards Blue Room. Bit of spam. Earns him that reward.
And this time, instead of freezing, they're opting to just push the pace, take control of that entire A site. They don't want to get surrounded.
This round might be over.
And run down that clock. So a good adaptation from Fury off of that timeout as well.
Unless Valorant gets this kill.
G2, it's going to be so hard. So much is riding on the 1v1s.
A 3v5 is the first one to be taken.
Rob.
Okay, a little bit unlucky there.
Wait, timing.
Maybe, but Heat. He's right behind you. And guess what? Leaves lucky to be alive.
Oh my God!
Let's try and take this fight out.
2
Why not?
HP.
Let's try and remove some of these problems, but it's a rapid go ahead. G2, they call for it. Paranoia.
No, the right, buddy! Bro!
Count G2 out, not just yet. Jogamo, it's already onto this spike.
Wait, he's on the bomb.
On top of it, that's half, and he's sticking it all away. Kills to be found. Out
oh my God. Why was that close for a second?
Through and true, Furia. It went out that round.
Two leave.
Round in the half.
Why was that close for a
second?
second?
Game at that point for Furia. I mean, yeah, Heat almost did.
Thank you, Wilbert.
Some whiffing right there. But
stay hopeful. Thank you for the 15-month resub. When the Sentinels play, we play tomorrow versus 100 Thieves in the second match. So 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern.
From Havoc, like you said. I mean, G2 have been breaking that door most of the rounds here on their defensive side. So why not take some pop shots there? You might get lucky, and they did just that. You get the numbers advantage, press the issue. A is
in
the
again.
Focus.
Yeah.
Big fight A.
The focus, Salvo's fault line.
Gonna be a refight.
Committed as Util though, saved up into the back pockets of these G2 players. Spike drone off and around to the side. That's a good connection at that, but how do you choose to refight this one? It's been
They're not doing it.
Waiting for the timing. Hold on. Forget about a Util. Guns in hand. Just try and make the most of it.
Oh!
Focus.
Yeah.
Big fight A.
The focus, Salvo's fault line.
Gonna be a refight.
Committed as Util though, saved up into the back pockets of these G2 players. Spike drone off and around to the side. That's a good connection at that, but how do you choose to refight this one? It's been
They're not doing it.
Waiting for the timing. Hold on. Forget about a Util. Guns in hand. Just try and make the most of it.
Oh! Into his lap. The kills fell into his lap, man. Beautiful.
I love the reactive utility as well.
But like Furia
line coming through. Yeah,
looked a little discombobulated there.
We know G2 to be multiple steps in their protocols. I think Heat actually caught a glimpse of Trent there on the fallback.
2v5?
I mean, a 2v5 would be ridiculous to close out the half.
5 gifted, Luxley, thank you.
Such a tough
2v5 for the 5 gifted. Here you go.
Gives him a 1v1.
Yeah, it's looking unlikely though.
Spike's so far away.
9-3 curse. Thank you for the 5 gifted.
Also saw him on a jiggle as well. But yeah, Val and the IGL, he's been stepping up huge.
If he aces, I go bald.
Rounds. I mean, he was negative, I think, 6 or 7 at one point. Now he's 11 and 11 on the scoreboard.
Potential ace on the cards as well if you can find this one. Hunting.
Oh, he's got it.
Sniffing out Heat. Caught the timing as well. Back to the.
Oh wait, not Valen. No, not. I was talking about Heat. I was talking about Heat.
Giving away $100 in Riot.
I didn't even know Valen. No. I was talking about Heat. Wait, that was awkward. No. I was not talking about Valen. I don't even know if I was talking about Heat. I was talking about Heat.
They still have a chance, but a lot is going to be riding.
That was a sick ace, though.
And Furia, with the way that they've been looking mechanically in this series
Bro,
so far,
are you guys out of your minds?
If they come into this one well prepped as well. It's at round 13 that all
I don't even know Valen had a 4K.
Just how they handle
There's no way. That's shit. Amongst the
whatsoever for this G2 squad, despite the scoreline being 9-3, there's a reason we're layering on this much respect under the name of G2.
Yeah, you have to put the nail in the coffin here if you Furia. This pistol round win is so massive for them to close out their first map.
All right, 9-3
of this year's VCT. And right now, with this composition of G2, they're going to play this slow approach a lot. Try to understand where Furia are.
Honestly, I thought I could start with 10 gifted and we agree on 50. But you guys went to 100 pretty fast. I could have probably negotiated my way down to 50. I should have tried to negotiate, and that's my fault.
They're looking to get active from the side of Furia. I mean, if G2,
I would have got you guys down to 50.
Inkling of
Let's be real, bro.
Mound, I think you're going to see a fast speed up from the side of Furia to get a quick flank. Fault line does come out to take all that C-mount control, but look, it looks like G2 are so scared of a trap play.
You have to 100 more for just thinking about that?
Like,
wait, what?
Debate out. As you mentioned, very worried about the potential of it with Furia's composition. Leaf spots it, catches the contact with the Prowler on top of it, so he knows there's at least two forward in that position towards A rubble.
Bro, I just got here. Why are G2 losing? Aren't they the best in NA?
Back over, creeping and crawling though, up behind the wall. And
nah.
Explosion of
First of all, they're definitely not the best in NA.
Take control of it.
Yours truly are the best in NA. Second of all, nah, G2 are done for.
That utility, and now they get to go second. Delaying even further. I mean, that time is
Bangkok is the beginning of their downfall. And Furia is here to cement it.
A good call.
Watch this pistol.
Gonna use his utility here to delay for long enough.
Rafa, what are you doing?
Yeah, definitely slows it down. It catches a bullet into the head as part of the process, but Trent are gonna be able to get a plant down. Just enough time onto the clock for this one, and Call has made a step
got one.
as well. Take control of these avenues out towards B, make it a bit less uncomfortable here for G2. Paranoia is primed. Valen is holding this one ready, and as soon as they see it,
oh, big Paranoia.
Jorgamo, he bites, pounces straight onto his prey, and this guy is now unleashed.
Yep, Furia lost.
Position accounted for. Prize reveals his hand with just that haunt. Takes up control of this one, but with Trent being taken out, hold on. Main needs to be accounted for. Being cleaned up ever so slightly, but Prize has got a hell of a task still yet.
There's no ammo.
It's 1v2. And he doesn't know what these players are at all. Joey wants to
talking about big round.
Take that contact and a pistol round win now for G2.
I mean,
I got a little bit scared for G2 in this moment.
Are G2 about to bring him back?
Fury approached it, basically just not biting into all that
I love hate watching
utility used by G2 to take that space and staying on this A stack.
Let's be real. There's not many Furia fans in the chat, but there is a lot of G2 haters.
What the difference maker was. Jogamo getting
I don't even know why you guys hate G2.
That utility. Once they take control of all that water space, you saw Valen primed and ready with that Paranoia to set up Jogamo. And if he starts getting on a heater right now, I mean, he's one of the best duelists in the world.
Oh, Rob, that
will be an A default here. Another 4-1.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 players are furious.
Someone said, I don't know why either. I don't know why either, but I fucking hate them. I hate them with all my body.
Worried, of course, about
every fiber in my body hates them. Why? Couldn't tell you. Well, oh, I know I hate them.
Right? Like, you can bait out stacks like this with your clone, with the fact that you can use your TP.
Skate Crash fades.
Yeah. Gets the second one back up though.
I guarantee they don't get ecoed here.
See some reactions. It is that Paranoia.
Yeah, pulls it all the way out, and there it is, straight onto the angles. They're just wading into him.
My oh my. My oh my. That Dogamo.
This is the danger that we were talking about. You cannot count.
Not only does he move different, he shoots different.
You already know they're going to be cooking up all sorts of ideas for their bonus round on how to use the dimensional drift.
The Colgate flawless?
Get the most out of it for the next.
Oh yeah, which strat are they going to pick out of the big playbook that they have? I mean, it could be any single one of them. That's how deep their strat book runs.
Are you ready for Demon 1 to diff Aspas today? And then you woke up.
What a good default.
Demon 1 will be my go forever, but
we set it up perfectly. They needed to sniff out if there was a stack. I mean, and there was.
He just ain't the same. Just like me, for real.
Holding his angle.
We both had our primes. We both had our primes.
Every single shot.
And now, we're just here to witness our own downfall. It's quite sad if you think about it.
It feels like there's been complete control over the entire map for the side of G2 in these last 2 rounds. And yeah, it's still early in this half. But if Fury start to get active,
He's probably watching
G2
hype him up.
wins.
Demon 1, if you're watching, I love you.
I mean,
But Aspas is gonna cook your
running
ass,
dry
brother.
what you can do
He's gonna
to
cook your
close this
ass.
map out.
Yeah. And it feels a little bit odd, right? That we're talking about this as a concept when it's 9 to 5. You'd think we would
They
be
play
talking
tonight?
about,
Yeah.
Fury, okay, well G2's in a lot of trouble, but
Yes.
the trouble is the
Nice
caliber of
shots by
G2.
Jaw.
We're going to go on a bit of a glazing
Don't
set,
pee.
aren't we? Because we've seen what this
catch.
team can do in
All
the
right.
past. They're composed.
What is it?
They know what it
All right,
takes
focus.
to win from spots
Bonus
like
round
this,
for
and Fury
G2. It's a big chance for
are quite
them.
new to it, honestly, in terms of being able to close out maps.
Let's see if Furia can hold on.
Maybe this A fight can be
Dia
what it takes to
Furia.
win this gun round for Furia. Get ever so slightly closer.
A control,
They're
easy.
just so ready for this. They're so reactionary. Okay, we understand. You used the fault line. We heard Neon. We saw the paranoia. We're going to take space elsewhere. I do like the clove smoke at the same time from the side of Furia, though.
Yes,
to delay
your
that
ult
C-mount
already?
control, but there's that dimensional drift that you were speaking about. I mean, this is getting so much info.
It is. It's cleared the way all the way out through C-Mount. He's going to look to see if he can avoid it, but I think, yeah, just spotted by Jorgamo. It's hot on his heels. Entirety of side control going to be given up now. Taken. Keep flash on top of it. Here's the plan from Jonah P. Needs to be the defense in order, but he's got it onto the corner, so the spam's not hitting. But Fury do have 5 alive.
I like how he uses clone to be on top of the ledge peeking waterfall when the smoke
to clear,
fades.
though.
Even though it's not going to work.
Now we get to see, are Furia good in the retake? Do they have the correct set of protocols, the correct set of utility to flush all these players out that are in mount?
Oh, that eye.
Hold up and over towards the top.
Holy, there
My
he
God.
is.
It's target practice. The door's opened up wide here, but a double face off through into the back of the site. Still, time is ticking, and guess what? Util held
Wait,
out
what?
into these hands, but Util does not care when there's gunplay. Into the hands of
Rockets. Tapped.
a new one, but still, he just can't quite do it, man. He did manage to get half as a potential win con prize.
Oh my God.
But Trent with the swing.
They held on. That was close for a
That's a
second.
bonus round conversion.
Ah, what the fuck? You could have
Just too
ran.
much utility. I mean, this is the benefit of running the Yoru. When you use
Bro,
his
it's limit
ultimate, you
testing
get
in a
the site
match.
for free. They didn't have to invest anything else into that. You had
Bro, it's limit
everything for the
testing in a
post fight.
match.
And at the pace that Furia were doing that retake.
Wait,
it doesn't
actual
matter
valid
if you
question
can shoot
mark for
everybody in the
once.
head.
For
The
once.
Tail missiles are going to be enough. The breach C from Joda P is going to be
Havoc
enough.
gets some nice shots.
Time delay, right? How long they took to actually get into that retake.
No, it was way too slow.
Nice boys.
If you're Furia, you're going to
Oh,
have to do a fast
fuck.
flood.
What are they doing opening the door on me?
What are you thinking? What are you thinking, buddy? How dare
Confidence is
you?
back in the hands of Leaf and the rest of G2. As they take a little bit more space here at that A site, that Viper wall can cut off so much to safely want you to walk
What are
up,
you
clear out
doing
these
opening
angles.
the door on me? That's so funny.
Drop.
I'm into the box.
Oh.
Okay, I'm into layered and paranoid.
Got the kill on
Jorgamo.
TP'd.
That's what you were talking about earlier when you played a Yoru. You're afforded the ability to play forwards, straight back to safety.
Even those Teo missiles used by Kent right there.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
that's a nasty one. Okay.
How have you done
I don't know
that?
how he did that.
Yeah,
Honestly,
he's
with a
pulling that one
Stinger?
out.
Are you kidding
Okay.
me? This gun is the best gun in the game.
Is the Stinger better than the Phantom?
I mean, with the evening of numbers right there, it kind of feels like you're smothered for G2. You kind of have to send it A. That's why you see rotations on the minimap right now from Furia.
Oh,
It's going to be a stack here.
Just checking, just checking.
A lot is going to ride on Leaf in this moment.
Try and find these. I mean, there's so much util up into your face.
Oh.
It's Tries though.
Oh,
Bounces his
hold on.
tries. Khalil off into the side as well. It's that 1-2 punch and that combination. But Leaf, he's right back at you. Straight in through the back of the side. He's making sure you can salvage this entire operation. And Trent now still needs to get this
Good
plan
damage.
down.
There's a Bucky, though.
Squared up to the fight. Heat.
Don't
Through it
peek,
all,
brother.
Just a Bucky and a classic in hand. It's looking potentially doable. Takes
Oh,
the
he's
swing,
bad.
takes the fight. They know exactly where he is though. And Leaf, that is
The
pure
worst
composure.
possible place to be
Rifle
with a
in hand.
Bucky.
Swatting away the
Out of all
Fury
the
players.
positions you could have rotated into the site, that was probably
And
the
if
worst
Leaf
one.
gets taken down there early on by somebody in that broken door area or somebody flanking, I mean, that is not able to happen. The fact that he's the sole guy
Sorry.
running through main while everybody else is going through door is what gets him these free kills to get the trades on site that were necessary to
You think
close
anyone will
out
play Waylay and
this
VCT?
round.
If so, who do you think it'll
Just
be?
protecting the spike planner as well in this moment.
Aspas can play
Huge
Demon,
step up.
or Aspas can play Demon 1.
Back-to-back
Aspas can play
impactful
Waylay. What do you guys
rounds
think?
For Leaf. And it's the last time out now from the side of Furia. Nothing really working for them. Yeah, they found Valen in that moment, but that's kind of like a one-off kill, I feel like. I feel like
You
most
can
of
see
the
Jaw
time,
as well, yeah.
G2 would have been favored. Valen would have
Decken
been
as
favored
well.
in that exchange. So
All the movement demons, right?
this is the comeback.
It is.
I mean, this is tough now for Furia. All of a sudden, you were up, what, 8-0 at one point or 8-1? The score is now 9-7.
Is Waylay being able to stun in between the dashes a bug, or is it intentional?
Can't do anything right.
Just string of rounds. This is the most important one here for Fury. But investment with the buy.
And what can you really do though? Are you gonna, you know, try to change the pace, try to just full run it down against G2?
The bug?
You can't really do that because they have protocols.
Did you see the highlight of Waylay from Jogamo? Nah, I'm not gonna watch it after.
Missiles that I was talking about earlier off the tap of the door.
I haven't really seen the Waylay highlights.
The door, they do.
I haven't even played Waylay.
I mean, come on.
It's ridiculous.
But no, I haven't seen it yet. Apparently, Kang has already played Waylay. Was it good?
Doubled up out towards C Mound. One way in their face. Havoc is looking to try and take that fight as flashes. Straight up G2, pure disrespect. Hopping around. Astrogomo though, he's straight back to safety. TP'd
No,
back.
they lost.
They were looking for that.
They got 2-0'd. Damn, rip Waylay.
Forcing Fury to reveal their hands in a defensive setup. And guess what? We're going to go the other way.
Yeah, and now all you really have to use on that retake is that Fade Ultimate, like you said. So a great bait out of utility from the side of G2. The Yoru and the Omen getting so much value there. And that's
Finesse plays Waylay?
Double dip back into this. I mean, but Havoc, he hasn't left.
No. He might have to be a stalwart defender of the site. An opening kill here from Havoc would really do them wonders. So much to account for though, and there it is. Clone over the top.
Oh my god, the clone is scary.
Has to respect that space and give it up here with 45 seconds left. Leafs holding off to the side. They want to go back over towards A.
And it's the right call, but I think it was heard by Heat. He for sure heard some running back, but I mean, everyone's still here to stack that
30
C.
seconds, doors opened up.
Going back to A.
He's gone around, he's cleared the space here, so now, yeah, Fury are aware of this.
Cover going out.
The blinds.
Now. It's all on clear.
Got them, I'm pretty sure, but
it's going to be sending out that paranoia. He's
small delay. He needs one. He needs one. Good fade ults. Good fade ults.
Fury, they can put a stop to this here. And now when it comes down to the shots, comes down to that firepower. G2 though.
Leave. Oh, that's a big one. Wait, Viper ults.
To pit drop down. Last line of defense.
Oh, what a play.
In and out into that 1v1. Him versus Heat. Steps himself in. Decay.
Oh my god, wait. This is...
And he's got to try and...
This is easy for Leaf, no? This is so easy for Leaf.
Drops his way back.
It's legit free.
Much to clear. To gamer timings and
I mean, where's he going? He's playing for he doesn't know where he is, to be fair.
Smoke dropped, blooms, blossoms.
Wait.
Damage done! But maintains that composure.
Wait, what?
More than enough time to get it done.
1 HP the entire way through that Viper's pit. But this might be the power of the Clove that Fury needed. This is why they're putting heat on this character. Is because he can play like a duelist.
That was well played. Nah, that was well played.
And I mean, Leaf, he's had so much impact.
That was well played, but I thought there was no world where Leaf loses.
Has to be more players stepping up to the plate.
That was locked in on my soul.
Time ran down.
Am I the only one that thought that?
To get comfortable on this site. And Prize, the newcomer to this Fury roster, he's looked great so far. That transfer.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was this mechanically talented when I was watching him play on 2G.
Someone said Tarek go bald, you scammer.
He's sitting at the top, 16 and 11.
16 and 11, and we were talking about it. Big shoes to fill, but so far, stepping up despite these big heroics.
I don't know, I'm surprised. Should he just spam? Everyone's saying just spam, but like, it's hard to spam, dude. It's so hard to spam without pings.
Playing so on the edge here.
I don't even know what he should have done.
Aggressive he's playing, but another bait of
that smoke was just really good.
This time, nobody taking any chip damage whatsoever.
Oh, he's 1 HP.
Already look at the mini map.
That's true, because he's in the Viper ult. It's easier to spam.
Everything that G2 has shown
valid.
so far has been
That's valid.
like the previous round.
He's in the Viper ult. It's easier to spam.
just walked straight in there, man. You missed him. Oh, he missed the corner potentially, but he's going to be spotting this at least. He knows it from the UI. 2 players spotted out. It's given a feel like this could be setting up for a bit of a B here, but the rest of the players in through onto A. Pivot options available. Khalil spotted out wide. That's a full access. Open side, open plant now on towards A for G2. With player advantage, and it just keeps building up.
He's on a heater right now.
Leaf is so sharp on this site. And the post plant just feels like it's just going to be too clean.
It's taken over.
Yeah, I think you just go for a save right now if you're Furia. If you want to try to get some exits, maybe.
Save.
But if you look at the money,
8-10?
I mean, you don't have any at this point. The rounds have been very close.
Why?
I mean, if he saved that gun, maybe he could have bought for somebody, but he takes the fight anyway.
What is
Feeling
doing?
a little bit too antsy there. I know he won that 1v1. He feels hot. He wants it. But he's going to wish he would have had that in a future round. Maybe could have had something going for him. And G2, I mean, yeah, they're willing to hunt for this.
Khalil might be one of the worst site anchors I've ever seen.
Left in the round.
Nah, definitely a recency bias.
Doesn't look like they're actually going to meet any players here from the side of Furia, but a good answer back. Another conversion on Jogamo's ultimate on that Yoru. And the strat book runs deep with that. It gives you so much information. And again,
Leaf was like 4-10. Now he's 15-12.
Right
yeah,
15-12 for him.
He's been on a heater.
So many impactful
for sure.
1v1 kills to open up
not
this
just
attacking
that,
side.
It leaves lurks as well. He's constantly getting control of deep A main with no reclear from Furia. And Furia don't have timeouts to identify this, to try and reflect and think about it. But it's been the #1 thing causing them issues. And here's a turn of events though. Going for the A rubble fight.
Yeah, and it's because of what you said. He's getting too much value. They have to deny it now. But now G2 have the option to speed up C if they wish.
Spotting it. Not a huge amount of
They have 3 guns in this round.
Havoc taking the contact forward. So G2, they don't call for a fast pivot to try and take control over towards C.
Yeah, that clove smoke delayed that.
You are just working them.
But again, the layers to the approach of G2's attack. I mean, utility being held out. No one's up close that they saw jump spotting, so now it's going to be that stealth drone to get info.
He did not get a drone.
To your face, Khalil in trouble. That's a suppression in through the back as well. No getting out of that one, but Jorgamo.
Oh my god.
Draws a line in the sand as well. Doesn't choose to step and cross back over it. So the attempt to re-clear rubble control.
Look at that angle by Fade.
G2.
He's playing for the pivot from C to B.
That A side after he showed those stuns there, but it's going to be brute force right now for G2. They have to take space now. The time is running low again.
Again.
They have to go A now, right? Oh, they're still going B.
Isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
And
reload.
is a big one.
Wait, this is big.
Major playmaker, rolling thunder now.
They're faking A.
Cleave its way in through towards the A side, but Havoc is willing to fill
That's
in the
such a good fake. Such a good relurk from Valen. That was so good.
So squeeze occurring. Furia, they do have players in every single avenue, but with heat being dropped, it's all running out for them.
Wow, they're actually cooking.
Layers upon layers.
That was really good.
By G2. You think you've got them cornered, you think you've got them trapped. And it doesn't matter, man. They've got a handle on the round regardless.
Yeah. That was the play from the start, the double lurk B. Valen walking in for free after all that A utility was made. And now, yeah, you have to retake with 1 Sheriff, 1 Phantom. I mean, Prize is just going to hold on to this one for the next round.
Oil? Oh, no, he even got it.
Oh, I mean, just clean work from G2. Great job manipulating.
Nope. Oh my god, the rockets almost got him.
Utility, I mean,
he will get down to the spike though in the end here. This is G2. 1 more round away from making it nice and even 10-10 on this map. A scenario that we really didn't expect.
Not at all.
To be honest.
Shot.
Not at all.
Credit for Fury for getting it to this point.
Oh,
but
what?
As we've been mentioning, the hardest part is closing it out.
Oftentimes the difference maker from what makes a good team a great team. Can you actually close out maps when you have advantage?
They're actually bringing it back. What was the score? 10-0?
And Ultimate's coming back online.
No, it was.
You have that
It was not 10-0. It was 9-3 half. It was like 8-0. It was 8-0.
The problem is I mean, Heat's here on a
It was 8-0, then 8-1.
There's a lot of members of G2 that are going to give him a problem.
And waiting for the time that G2 will just disrespect it. Smoke drop down. They're still worried about the potential of a trap play, for good reason. This time, though, Havoc is purely disrespecting. Jump spot baits out a few of these shots. They want to take it 1 step further. It's a risky gambit to try and overfight.
They smoked deep, but they're already past it.
They used to re-clear that close angle as well. And last time around, when
not looking ideal.
Like this from G2, Furia
Prize
space like they are now. But everything rides on Prize right now.
And narrowly missing this one. That's Up close and personal with the Prowler.
Oh my god, he almost got caught.
Snake bites, ricocheting back and around here.
Good seas, good seas.
So Leaf's going to be dropped and tucked here. And Heat.
They're gonna open door.
Him and Rafa making sure that they can vacuum and take back up control.
Wow.
Door open wide and Leaf accounted for. Still.
Good catch.
Appropriate response.
Look at Teo.
Was eager to try and see if he can get that trade online, but just calling for that full rotation.
Trent.
Has been lurking all the while.
They already rotated back to A though.
Door still patched up. No open avenue on towards the blue room with the door open.
Wait, almost playing in
though.
the smoke.
Tucks close quarters.
Khalil.
Will try and make the
No
most
way!
Giorgimo just disrespected him. Running them down.
Wow.
Shorty in hand. There's an Armageddon in
3v3.
the back of the side. That would give them that peace of mind. Rolling Thunder. Used right back at it, but it's just delayed in
That
terms of the
ult
timing.
did
It doesn't look like a
nothing.
plan at all.
What was that
G2
breach ult
still under
for?
the post with this one. It's up to Fury to see if they can put the squeeze on. They've got a lot of positions accounted for. Rafa's alone up through heaven. It's his flanking players got to
They didn't even get Trent.
Layers down the fault line to try and help them out. Catching these players, but still not catching it close to the corner. No swings in sight. Trent's still locking it down. It's a beautiful angle.
Try and kill them.
Crosshair placements there. Bit of spam in order. Not dead yet. Right
Wow.
back into it.
Nah,
but
Fury are not looking good now.
into these
I don't even know how they were up 8-0.
in control of the round. 10-10.
Trying to get him off spike, but it was so late.
Closing that post plan out, but it was Giorgimo.
Different side, bro.
I mean, how does
Looks
he
like a
always
different
get
team,
value
for
doing
real.
these things while he's jumping around the map? It's ridiculous. Look at this.
Wow.
There's no reason he
Actually,
should be doing
though.
that. He's just him. Busting open the site. And now, it's an even game. A fight towards this A site. Money is terrible from the side of Furia. All G2 have to do is wait out this utility. Go second. They'll have full advantage.
Second wave of it. Gonna go with a refight. Off wide to the side. That's Trent over the top as well. Happy to play.
Oh.
Khalil straight out the picture. Havoc matters into
One
his
more.
own hands.
Didn't
He's
know.
been swung right from the side there. G2 not giving up this space so easily. The difficulty with it.
You
as
heard
mentioned
him.
at the beginning.
He suppressed him.
Scraps to work with on the side of Fury.
Wow, you even got a suppress on him.
And even the little things, right? Like Jonah P.
G2
orb,
are here to stay.
one step closer to
Not
that
gonna
breach
lie, even
ultimate
after
for
the
next
first
go
half, they
round.
didn't even seem stressed. Like, they knew they would bring it
Times
back.
Left unchecked.
For real.
So patient with it.
They gonna play all tree?
There's not much you can
Yeah.
do right now from the side of Furia. Yeah, these smokes help you get closer. Maybe that Bucky and Stinger can get a little bit more value now. But the firepower from the side of G2, they could just spray through these smokes if they wish.
Because Salvo's
He's dead.
Rafa's gonna be able to get half at least, but he slowed
He got stunned and rocketed. He's just dead.
Obliterated.
Hey, the line? What line, bro? We don't got shit on our hands, dude. We barely have hands at this point.
Just straight shots fired off.
These guys are getting
This is G2
dumpstered.
taking the lead.
Oh my gosh. It was a long time coming, but they finally did it, huh?
Yeah.
And the way they went about it, just full composure. Not letting things slip away. Still playing that reactive style. Still
Now I know why we hate
manipulating the
G2.
rotations,
Now I know.
baiting out utility.
Because they
this
never
entire
fucking
half.
lose.
And that opens up a lot of opportunities now to get this map win for G2. I mean, if they haven't really held the W key once off the start. I mean, if they ever decided to change the pace, you imagine Furia would not be ready for that.
How romantic.
Slow and steady, that
Me and who?
cautious, disciplined style that G2 opt into. Big flash again, it's dodged in time. I have a big crosshair placement. When he's trying to dodge and juke,
How's
all
that
this flash is
happen?
coming his way. It's not going to be set steady.
Ooh.
Still,
Wait a
containing
minute.
Leaf. This guy has been a bit of
4v4.
a menace. So
It's a big
he opens
one.
it up. Nice 4v4.
And the map is now a little bit smaller for the side of G2. That's why you see Giorgimo here trying to compensate, trying to get some of that space back. Otherwise, it's just too obvious where you're going to be ending up here. There was a jump spot I saw on the mini-map as well
Thumbs up.
from the side of Prize.
Oh, they saw his head. Oh, he missed the util.
That's a lot of pressure. I mean, Prize just whiffs the C's as a result.
Oh, he's dead as fuck. You are so dead.
It's been turned straight back at him. B main.
Nah. Nah, what are we doing, guys? It's just individual play after individual play.
2v3, Prize to be that playmaker, steps up to the side.
Oh my god.
Almost on ice skates with the way that he's moving like that.
That's a ridiculous 1v1 to win, Brad. And there was an Omen TP towards the A site. The spike is planted. I mean, Rafa, he has no idea where these members are. There was a guy that just got taken out at C for him.
Yeah. Since it got to the second half, I mean, G2 have been
Ooh.
complete control. Rafa's got to do a lot. First obstacle removed, 2 more remaining. There's a clone in your face as well, blinds it up. He's got to know the rough positioning, but Jorgemore could be anywhere.
Oh, he's toying with him.
Out, just baiting these shots.
Shorty.
Guess what? Shorty in hand.
Nice try.
Okay,
good time, bot.
Getting funky with it, but he's bought time. And that's a true win con.
Stats.
Already that circle shrinking. They know it. G2 up to map point.
Oh my god, he still died! He still died! He could have got away. He still died. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That he hit, the reactionary play, understanding that somebody's stunned in that moment, taking full
This is not
advantage.
looking good.
Omen TPing towards that A side, making it impossible for Rafa to play a 1v3.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a masterclass right
Valorant
now.
on 20 kills, by the way. Top rank in the server.
G2.
Damn, bro.
And they really
What a
haven't
goat,
had to
for
show
real.
much depth other than, okay, I'm going to wait.
Started the comeback on
for Terry
attack
to
as
show
well.
the hand
It's been all macro,
and
man.
go next.
Yeah, it's been just the push and pull, and this time Havoc, caution to the wind, tries to take these fights straight up, but stunned up in the process. There is a follow-up.
Oh my god,
it's all
2v2.
contained or handled, but it'll still leave it to that 2v2. Jorgemore ults online, picks up the spike. The safety there with it.
Whoa.
Big crash all the way in and through and
Stunned
clears
him.
that corner. Heat has been spotted. Target acquired. Out into the open. 31 health here for Jorgemore.
He got away.
Snake might
Wow.
drop down at your feet as well. There's uncertainty.
Wait, the fake!
Yeah,
Leave with the fake! He baited the fuck out of him! Oh my god. Oh my god.
And yeah, it's up to Khalil in this 1v2. We've seen him do it before. He used to be Furia's shining star, getting tons of clutches on this controller role.
I never counted out G2 for a second
It's just
either.
gonna be so
I knew they
difficult
would bring it
with this
back.
double-up
It was
approach
obvious.
From the side of G2, their post plants have been something that they have been drilling for years.
Who went all in on Furia?
Pressure's on for Khalil. They made all the noise in
GG.
the world, and the time to strike.
What a comeback, dude. 8-0.
Wonderful
Nah,
by Fury.
they
But at
just
the end of the
are
day,
them.
when you're going up against
They
the
just
Bangkok
are.
finalists, it takes a bit more to get it over the line in that fashion. Still more of the series yet to be played, of course,
Damn.
but a very winnable map for Fury. They just couldn't quite do it against G2.
I mean, they only won one round on their defensive side. They just got completely out macroed, and we're going to be going into Ascent, but after losing like that, you imagine your spirits are beat down a little bit because it felt like you were right there.
All the confidence they had right at the beginning just petered away out of the existence, really.
Whoever went all in on
Do it against G2.
I mean, they only won one round on their defensive side. They just got completely out macroed, and we're going to be going into Ascent, but after losing like that, you imagine your spirits are beat down. I mean,
thought they were
it's some
actually the
very
smartest person in the
things
world.
that we've seen from the side of Fury, especially on that attacking side. I mean, they really set
And
the
then
tone.
reality hit.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see what they cook in the
She could have got that kill. Older than him? Well, when you put it like
Which,
that,
I mean, everybody knows
too.
a crucial map
Rounds. I mean,
with the map change, it has some.
this is some of the joy. We'll be getting into that soon enough.
And I'm so excited to see the agent select right now, specifically from the side of G.
Wait!
Yes, there it is.
Yes.
This is some of the Jorgemore has been putting.
Oh,
hours
shit,
into.
son.
He had 50 hours upon release. I mean, he was just nonstop grinding it on his
The
stream. He
first
still is.
America's Waylay
And I remember
up
doing an
against
interview with him.
boring.
With Pedro, he was talking about how, like,
Nah, I'm
okay,
kidding.
if I want to be able to play this character, I have to make a case to
I was hoping it was double Waylay though.
my coach. I have to show him that, hey, this can actually be played. So I'm
All
very excited
blue
to see
comp?
this character.
Well, now
is
that
what
you
makes
say it.
G2 such a powerhouse team.
That is an
In
all blue
Valorant is
comp,
the
isn't
fact
it?
that they have really good adaptability. They're very creative.
That's
with
legit all
compositions as well,
blue
sometimes
comp.
creating their own metas. So I mean, let's see how things are gonna get here on this map of Ascent. I'm very excited to see Jorgemore cook up on this Waylay.
Purple ain't blue? Yeah, it is, bro.
And something else to talk about as well is the Vice picks from both sides. I mean,
yeah,
just feels like Cypher and Killjoy are almost unplayable in this current state of the game. But we do have a Yoru.
First, America's Waylay, yeah.
Would come to expect
and first Ascent.
Fury as well, opting into something a little bit different. Obviously, all eyes are going to be on Jogamo on the Waylay with the amount of hours he's been putting in as well. We'll see it soon enough here in terms of that investment. It's half armor from
all right, here we go.
Everybody. G2 set the sights now over towards B main. It's going to be that clash. A bit of a rumble. He's going to be in a bit of trouble.
Oh my god.
Investment. It's half armor from
all right, here we go.
Everybody. G2 set the sights now over towards B main. It's going to be that clash. A bit of a rumble. He's going to be in a bit of trouble.
Oh my god.
Not ready for that kind of pace. Talking about straight there forwards, refract, straight back. There's a bait and switch. The rest of his team nowhere near.
Wait, he could have got that kill.
Comes the succession.
He actually could have got that kill. And turn it up.
Evens it out, 4v4, and this is a rapid play. No time to breathe, no time to even think about what the hell is going on here. It's leaping into the fray with the classic right clicks in hand.
Now we're setting up for the post plant right now. 4 members alive, that door being closed. Trent barely escaping with his life.
There's been no slowdown.
Khalil got leave, 3v3.
No break in the play here. The G2 at least going to be able to set themselves up into the post now. Doubled up into hell.
Rockets are big.
Valen holding in through main, a lot of damage done to
I think it's good timing.
Of them. Trent's
good stall.
They got 8 HP to work with. Same can be said for a few of these Furia players. Jump in right
Damn.
and see that they can get lucky.
They're
with
all so low.
Shot on Khalil. One more bullet will do it. Fury need to hit some shots and they need it now.
Wow, he gets that? That's the kill of the round.
He with the peak. Khalil from the side leaves it down.
That's the ticket.
With the damage done, you got to think Valen's favor.
Wow.
Round and wide. Pistol
wow.
round. Gained and granted here for G2.
What a round.
But my god, man.
If this is the type of ascent we're in for today, I'm all for it. I mean, the old meta is so dull, so boring.
3K for Valen.
The explosiveness that we just saw from both sides, honestly, even the retake of Furia was looking pretty nice. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath today on this map of Ascent. But we're already seeing very creative things from the side of G2. That Waylay going all the way into market, recalling.
Medics boring as fuck, not going to lie.
Fake was, or while an A-hit was coming through. I mean, very, very cool stuff that we're seeing. Very creative from the side of G2.
I think
and it's going to be difficult to deal with.
Tails strong as fuck. I don't know if Tails meta is boring necessarily, but
okay, it's one way
they probably have to nerf the rockets on post plan.
Yeah, just trying to jump past and disrespect that one way. It's one way to do it. Doesn't work out.
The second refresh of the rockets is kind of annoying.
Unreal.
Jogamo dead?
Angle taken here from Heat as well. I mean, I was kind of having some questions in my brain. You know, how is he going to play now that he's on, you know, the Sentinel role again? Because he was on Clove on the last map, the pseudo duelist. How is he going to play
Got the
this
gun
way?
back.
So it looks like he's still playing aggressive.
Off we go to B.
Yeah, it's an eco, so he's going to be disrespecting.
Here's this.
Positions.
Back it up, my boy. Back it up, my boy. Don't be greedy.
Get out of here. Wait for his team to rotate.
Luckily for G2, they did reclaim that Guardian.
One suppressed.
Knife on the side.
Havoc.
Follow the sound cues if you are Fury, but how do you disrespect
good rockets?
Until the answer is you don't really. Dodging and weaving past it. One through the back of the side of the team trying to.
Good bait. Good bait.
Oh my God, Havoc.
Ooh.
The 4-piece from Havoc. He gets the first in A main. TP's out.
Wait a minute.
And the look
okay, Havoc, I was not familiar with your game.
Everyone's jaw has just dropped in this arena. Look at this. This is the start that we see. The instant TP.
What a round, for real. What a round.
The player in the back, Heat.
That was a nice highlight.
Falling all the way back, buying enough time for his team to make it there, and that's a big, big round win.
It's a good steal.
An eco round win from Furia.
You don't remember Breeze?
So hard to do against a team like G2.
Guys, leave the guy alone. It's been like 5 years.
Yeah.
Are you guys talking about the Havoc incident?
Flash out towards A main Jogamo. Vacuums up the orb and a deep double push down through mid. Just spotting it. Round to the side here, Leaf.
He's a different player today. He's a different player. Accept it. He's a different player. He's not the same Havoc he once was.
Straight to them, classic in hand. Jogamo could not refract back. Not to safety here, but a reswing again from Leaf. It's relentless.
Just fighting non-stop.
Ryan, can he get this kill? Probably not. He has a classic.
They have full advantage in the round, that they're up numbers.
Not.
Just spotting the top of the head. There's more than a haircut given away here. Out towards
Rafa.
Rafa cleans it up. But listen, Dre, this is more like a paper escape, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not.
They are getting aggressive.
Fighting everywhere at all fronts, and it doesn't have to make
Full buy
sense
G2.
for the side of Furia.
Let's see what
If
Giacomo
this
does
is
now.
What they think is the recipe for success. It has worked so far, but you have to imagine on a gun round where when G2 have
Classic get ecoed and lost 6 rounds in a row, calling it.
You will get punished, but the benefit of winning eco rounds like this
Think
is the
so?
fact that your
Ecos do
economy
spiral.
can be so
Let's see.
great. Look at Havoc
Is
already having an operator
Ascent
on
still
play.
gonna be as attack sided?
You know the way that Ascent's played. I mean, that op is important.
Yeah, the op gets so much value here, and again,
Or
even
defense sided,
aggression
sorry.
This
Through
time,
mid.
a third member. Oh,
Just anticipating it. Already here in the jump spot prior, Khalil.
What a
Going for a bite of the apple there.
What a walkout.
Rafa on top of it. So equalized out ever so slightly, but not quite. Furia still with the player advantage, just by 1.
and for G2, you having to deal with B main aggression, mid aggression, and A main aggression. Like you
All at
can't
once.
hold it all, right?
No.
Like, I wonder at what point you're gonna see G2 maybe just clump up, use that KO knife up close, and just
back to B we go. Leave it already low.
The defense is spread thin right here though, and G2 are calling the right side to hit. Prize.
Oh my god, nice try.
Leaf
He went for something.
sense an opportunity to potentially punish Prize. Just
What the fuck was that?
angle. Shocked hard. Don't know where the hell that one's going, but Havoc needs to just be watching onto this position.
Wait,
So
Havoc
interesting,
is in
G2
prime position.
pave away.
Havoc is in prime position.
Rattling wide. Jonah P. Instant answer in through the back of the side. And he has the spike in hand, but
Havoc!
it's just so damn unlikely. 3-1 by Furia. No slowing down.
Wait.
Not at all. And we had questions that we needed to be answered.
But what?
Are they gonna start off kind of
What are you talking about,
because of
Davis?
how they lost the last map? So far, it's just been aggression.
That
aggression.
sucks.
And to hit op shots like this after he didn't really have an op in his hands at all in the last map. I mean, that
Well, he might be a
shows
scope
the
merchant,
mechanical
no?
talent of why Havoc is here. A player that started so rough in this league. I mean, playing the KO and dropping what, like 1 kill?
That was brutal at the
Breeze.
beginning.
I mean, now he's sitting at 8-1 with his own Yoru ultimate online that he can use for whatever he wants. And a new setup here. KO is on cat.
Giacomo, here we go.
G2 with mass pings in mid as well. They're using all the utility at their disposal. Hoping for an early catch.
Yeah, trying to catch out Havoc probably, who walked all the way down mid.
Wait, look at this control he has.
He is purely disrespecting them though as well.
This
He's
Vice
in the
Wall is gonna
head
be
of G2
annoying, though.
constantly.
He does not care, but with doing so, he baits out so much utility.
Exactly.
Look at how much G2 had to invest.
Can't spam me, can't spam me.
Proactivity in mid now from the side of Furia. Can they catch out Giacomo here?
Steel Garden. Just going to overlay on top. Catches all the corners here. Prize is trying to play onto site here. Going to have a weapon to use. Molly at your feet.
Uh-oh.
Re-exploring in
The
for the side as
flank.
well, but not accounting for Jorg. Slipped his way in through market.
Silver's alone.
An upgrade into the process. Do you wanna
What
try
the
and make your
fuck?
way in? Yeah,
He got
flash.
team flashed
Picture
or
perfect almost.
was that Jonas flash?
The Sheriff bullet straight to the dome of Prize. Takes him out.
Spike plant.
Paranoia sweeping wide. Jorgamo's a
a
menace at
thrifty.
this point.
It's a
Thorn in their
thrifty.
sides that they just cannot remove.
Ooh.
Rafa slowly clearing out Leaf. He's the only win condition now for this retake.
Needs one more. Jorg back to multiple players.
He knows! He
Jorg is
knows!
just a menace. One-man army.
What a round by
That was the
Jaw.
plan from the start of the round. He was one of the only players that have a rifle in his hands. Takes all of that mid control. And
Damn,
that was
son.
the biggest gap in Furia's defense. There was a little bit of sound made on a reclear that gives Jaw the cue to all of a sudden wrap all the way around as the sight hit's coming through. And although it was a thrifty round by from the side of G2, the utility, the Vice ultimate,
Nice,
they
boys.
smothered the B players. And momentum now
Jake.
Sigh of
shifts
relief.
back into the hands
Wait, they
of
kept the
G2.
op. Actually kept.
Operator.
Havoc has an op still too.
Up.
And it's actually a perfect gun to use with the playstyle that Fury's doing on this map. Oh, there's that aggression being punished.
I mean, that might just be random spam. Not sure if it was.
How'd that happen?
Smoke coming up, but there's that.
Oh, he saw him.
Forwards. Yeah, spotted it. Just the shoulder, TP back and away. It's from Havoc.
Oh, they tried KO ulting the TP, but he's already gone.
KO ultimate used pretty early on.
They tried KO ulting the Euro TP.
Wide.
I think they were trying to catch out Havoc. That's
Ooh,
true.
we still got him.
But he's possible repositions at the same time as Zach Khalil.
That was a good idea in theory.
Through a main.
I think it's because Jaw thought that Yoru doesn't know he saw him.
Trying to get a bit of a control on
Could have been a good call.
It's been
timing.
So fast-paced.
Wow, Valen still gets him.
Now they're just starting to punish Fury.
Wow.
I mean, Valen
He's a shooter.
connecting on every single
He's
shot.
a shooter.
This is what I'm talking about. This operator to close it out.
My
It's
oh
actually
my.
so smart with the way that Fury are approaching these rounds. You can completely hold angles now. Get the first kill, dip out. I mean, Havoc has no chance in that moment.
Look at
That
these.
KO ultimate, it was used to try to catch out Havoc.
That's just crispy.
Havoc doesn't TP out earlier in the round. I mean, he's stuck in that corner.
I think they thought that he hadn't TP'd out earlier.
Exactly.
Pause, Furia.
That'd been why they offloaded it. It didn't matter though.
Yeah.
Joga was still accounting for the
Damn.
re-peak.
Once you get
Both
the
teams
angle,
got a
once you
thirsty
get
so
an aggressive
far.
angle like that with that operator, it just puts the advantage totally in your hands. And now Furia have to take a timeout, understand, okay, the aggression.
That was probably the best fragging IGL.
Let's chill out a little bit and maybe
I feel
play
like
a side
John
setup,
frags pretty hard as well.
Because so far G2.
If we're talking about Americas, right?
It's been cautious.
Lucio has his games here and there.
By Furia, they've been taking risks. I mean, a lot of solo peaks by Heat, Khalil out through main, B main, A main, whatever you choose.
Who else do we got?
Out, they made it scrappy enough that G2 were
Mitch?
struggling to get that handle, control over the rounds. But now G2 are finding those moments to slow it down.
Yeah, what great poise as well. Like that's not even off of a timeout. I mean, we saw something similar in the last map where, you know, Josh had to burn 2 timeouts to deal with that storm, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that Valen is able to
Okay, we got funny guys.
Like that, I mean, that's such a great leadership skill.
Why am I laughing? Because you guys are like
That
trolls.
Waylay ultimate online.
Finesse as well.
Rafa does have a KO.
Nats
Look
too.
at the weaponry. Like Havoc is on a Bucky. You're top fragger.
Not dimensional
Does
drift.
somebody give him a gun, man?
Well, listen, the ult.
Yeah, I know, but man, give it to him for the retake. Maybe let him start off with a good gun.
They're
You know?
fucked.
I get what you mean.
This guy, I mean, that 4K was nothing to be, you know, ashamed of. It was crazy. And now it's just very, very slow play from G2, waiting for more aggression.
Fake out with a TP. Havoc's got his aim trained on a potential site. Needs to clear it.
I hear a little kid yapping in the crowd.
A lot of utility being committed to take this B main. Twice flash. Perfectly timed from Heat to not only get out, but deny some of that B main space. It still hasn't all been covered.
Bucky on the hands of Havoc.
The whole map is still in play for the side of G2. Nobody in mid from the side of Fury. You have no info, no eyes on that whatsoever.
Dumb spot.
This is the interesting part.
Hit this, hit the shot. I'm begging you hit the shot.
We're not running that killjoy.
Oh, he's not doing it.
Guaranteed information on these spots anymore.
That's exactly right.
Get like contact short.
Gives you windows of opportunities. It's going to be that slow siege still continuing. Jorgamot.
Oh, they know.
Noise.
They know he's alone.
Yeah, but everyone else is geared up towards B main.
That's Havoc with the ult. He's at his back. Does he want to choose to jump? Not quite. G2 instead are going to be setting the sights now over towards this A side prize and opportunity. Nobody's watching this.
Nona?
He could just slip past the gap and see.
What is happening here?
They're just being torn asunder, aren't they?
What just happened? They got fucked. They know it's
Nobody's watching this.
Nona?
He could just slip past the gap and see.
What is happening here?
They're just being torn asunder, aren't they?
What just happened? They got fucking owned so hard. Oh my god.
Filthy shot from Leaf. He had no right winning that aim duel. But all this space in mid that has been gathered by G2, I mean, all they're left to do is leave Jaw.
That shot from Leaf was insane,
He's
yeah.
so confident in his talent,
That
even
was.
with an op walking up to re-clear all that space. It's like they just know that it's weak for Furia. I mean, everyone from the side of Furia, once that B main pressure is there, is looking there. Completely distracted.
Spotting the
Oh.
Some cool tech right there.
Gone for another set of
What?
Classic in hand, and Havoc's doing all that.
See, give him a rifle, man.
Yeah.
Give
all
the
right.
man a rifle.
Ain't no fucking way he got
See what he
two.
can do, but G2 now taking
While
this lead
Jaw
because
is
they've
dashing
just
into
started
his
this map,
face.
and we're already into round
That's actually wild.
What a complete swing of just momentum.
Yeah,
and
for real.
Shift in play.
For real.
Furia, just after a thrifty round win, after an eco round win, just completely taking things into their own hands.
What?
Putting the
That's how he got
on
that
G2,
kill?
Basically running them down in spawn. Let's just keep it honest. And
Nah, these
now
shots were insane this round.
G2 weathering that storm.
He
getting
double
more
dinked
confident
them.
themselves, and playing that macro game that they know they're good at.
Attack side off is a good option as well.
Oh, it's so good.
The amount that, as we've been mentioning, Heat and Khalil have been just disrespecting A main, B main control, peeking into it alone.
Nah, Jaw's actually
You can
too
see it
good.
now on the minimap. I mean, everyone's scared to peek these really deep angles now.
Yeah.
And yes, there's a little bit more aggression from the side of Fury in mid. They
looking
understand that
sharp.
there's a huge gap that has been being abused time and time again from G2. But it's just not going to be good enough. I mean, he's going to get overwhelmed.
Why is he
There's too
alone
much
on
utility
B?
in play. With the extremities being taken, I mean, it makes it kind of obvious that there might be players in mid now.
Cannot get suppressed in this spot.
Oh my
These guys are
god.
not going his way.
I mean, that off just
There's Vice Wall on B. How do they deal with it?
to Rafa's brain.
Scary business.
Yeah, he had to fall all the way back, but B site is the name of the game for G2.
Here it is. Gonna be a wall in the face here, George. He's got the ult on top of it. There it is. Let's send it. See what happens here. Conversion pass in and up and over around the top. It's a steel guard. No, drop down. George's only got a short. He's blinded. Oh boy! It doesn't even matter.
What just happened? What did they just do to that guy? What did they just do to that guy? Did he get Vice ulted and Waylay ulted? And Omen ulted? Who is Brother Sova ulting? Oh, it's over. It's so over.
He's dominating the position. Perched up just outside
No
market. He wants a little bit
way,
more.
dude.
What a warrior.
Oh, that was Furious Vice ult.
Swinging
Oh, you're right, you're
everybody
right.
alone, holding market down himself, but how cool was that execute? Oh my goodness, all the utility.
It's a
And I
guy
think
diff?
Jogamo wanted
It's
to
a
use
team
that
diff
shorty
too.
anyway in that moment, so the Vice ult
But
doesn't really do anything for him.
Maybe a guy diff as well.
There's
He's
a
just
lot of layers to
floating.
that.
I can't even imagine being
Like Jogamo
being
does
in
not
that
care
moment.
about being separated by his team by the wall in that spot.
No,
He's
not
got to
at all.
refract to get back.
Yeah, if he has to, he doesn't even have to in that moment.
Yeah.
The prize. He's getting hunted.
What a-
right
what
now,
a
and he gets
fast trade.
one-tapped by Trent.
That trade was
Oh
instant.
My goodness. The space that this attack side operator has been giving G2.
The game's boring now because G2 is winning.
Just set up for that
I mean, they're
side
playing really well. It's not
more
boring, but
disruption. And yeah, there's a Vice Wall to kind of separate the main pack from Jogamo here, but when you have the ultimates in your
Dude,
favor,
he
and
got
you're just floating in the
fucked.
air, like, you just can't do anything. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Yeah, he knows those shots were nice. I mean, you could just tell Leaf, he's just been such a crucial part of this G2's squad.
Josh using a
success.
ULS today? Is he? I saw that. I think Josh using
switching
one.
over to that Sentinel role, understanding that. I mean,
I'm pretty sure they were both
basically
using it
having
as
the duelist in
a
play.
at Thailand too.
he could take 1v1s.
Eco or half buy for
anytime he
Furia.
wants, and he's always favored, it feels like.
Very intelligent player as well. He's willing to fill in the gaps as well where he can find
That
them.
fasting, yeah. It's almost time to
set
eat.
up like this from the side of G2, where he's on an island.
Out.
But I mean, how many times have we seen
40
him get
minutes to
punished?
go.
I feel like barely any. And now G2, Valen calling another great read. Nobody here. I mean, yeah, there's Vice utility to delay, but look at.
Yeah, straight in, up and over the top there with the salvos as well. It's a big clearance. Leaf was
Nothing
tested
there.
outside.
Caster's curse.
4v5 post.
He was being, I think, approached by 3 to play, so he's going to be making that
Let me
call.
in!
Sights opened up. The wall, though, slows them down to a degree. Door needs to be closed. So Trent's
Ah!
make sure they've got control of that one.
Oh, big kill.
Rafa, wait a second, wrapping around here. That's Valen dropped off onto the side. It's a 3v5 now. It's the best chance
Rated.
in a long while. The Fury have had to get around. Here into this map, you can't let it slip just yet.
Oh.
Thrown up and over the top there. Heat, wall, pops
Go
open
flash.
and out, and that's damage straight down.
1v4 with an op, and he got tagged. I'll see you guys later. You got it. You got it. My bad, you got it.
Yeah, save that operator. You know it's been giving you so much success, and you don't want to put that in the hands of Havoc either. And we saw that nice 3K that he had to close out one of the rounds. And a good job from Furia. I mean, taking
Wallbang
advantage
with
of Leaf being
Stinger?
on an island.
The guy held got wallbang with a
overwhelmed,
Stinger?
He got swarmed there. But then taking it a step further, Rafa taking that flank against Valen, not giving any space for G2 to kind of even the numbers in that moment. It was a pretty cool execute from the side of G2. I mean,
I didn't see what gun it was.
Site, that Tejo utility with the way they're coming
244
over, you're done.
days since we've seen Ascend.
Though from Fury, as
Yeah.
you mentioned as well. Switching Heat over towards
I want
A side,
Icebox.
Playing out towards B.
Now we wait.
Thank you for the gift. Did you lose a clutch bet? I lost a bald bet. Well, I didn't even lose a bet. I got scammed actually.
Change now from G2. Okay, we're gonna go back to taking B main control again. Every time we've gotten that, we've gotten middle for free. The entire map has opened up.
Derek, show your hairline, my boy. Nah, I'm good.
That allows Leaf to take all that mid space himself.
Thank you, though.
He has an operator in his own hands right now. Proactivity though from Khalil.
Yeah, there's fight to be taken. Paranoia up in your face. Khalil not favored into that spot. Valorant easily
paranoia.
it. Hold on, saturate down.
Oh my God.
Dodging
Havoc.
most of the way forwards. Havoc from on high. It's looking to rain down bullets. Got the operator, got the ult. Straight
Save?
shots fired, but
I think it's a
plays
save.
a bit more passively. Needs to buy time for the rest of his team to get.
They're going for it.
Fight. Buy time for this late look.
They have money actually a little bit.
Pressure now, bit of a clearance in through tree.
And this time, no late flank coming all the way around.
That sucks.
Yeah. Easy shot for Leaf to clean up Havoc in the 1v1. I mean, he's already primed on that angle. And it's just done. I mean, you're not breaking through this.
6-4, people. Don't let this match distract you from the fact that Aspas vs Demon 1 is coming up soon. We got Verno as a new member on MIBR and Rossi as a new member on Lev.
That side hold.
My hair!
Worrying about the flank right there.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's just the new compositions as well and how uncomfortable these teams are, I think, playing it maybe. Because, you know, when Ascent's played for so long with a Sova, Killjoy, there's certain... you just expect things to be the way they are, right? Yeah. Alarm bot in mid, Sova's gonna dart, and the drone declare on opera in mid.
You guys think Demon 1 could diff Aspas?
But it is different things to account for. And I'm not sure if that's the reason we're seeing it being this scrappy. Or if it's just both of these teams seeking to opt in.
I see some yeses, very few, but some.
Slow down the pace at times, but even still, it feels back and forth.
Yeah, that round was a fast.
Someone said, ah, it wasn't that funny, bro.
Had Khalil not whiffed his first bullet, he doesn't get paranoid there, and he gets the kill.
Okay, Jorg's still doing work.
Doggable, what are you doing, bro?
Jump spot that he was spotting up towards Cat there, maybe just off a time.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like he has to be on Duelist.
And now they just freeze because they know every single time.
Am I wrong?
Numbers.
Fury are the ones that have to make the moves.
That dagger being used. G2
Why is the camera so close?
That's why you see Valen doubling back. He might want to show a little bit more pressure here. Ice Flash doesn't connect on Havoc though.
What? What even happened?
That's ridiculous.
Wait, watch this. Prize about to kill all of them. Watch. Never mind, they're going A.
Prize was back to the wall.
That's crazy. They're going A.
Again.
They're going A.
Pull by 30 seconds left into the round here.
Is this AI Tarek?
There would be some danger here for
you guys think
making a maneuver like this, but
you guys think AI will take over streamers too? They'll just be funnier, better looking, more skilled, everything?
Was at his feet, but that's just his teammates.
And he's entering with it off.
Is my job in danger with AI on the rise?
But a perfect call from Valen. Like let's just say it how it is. I mean, the knife that Rafa threw in a main was false information given to them. So Valen understands they're probably going to rotate towards that B. As soon as Leaf gets that entry, now they're definitely rotated towards B.
I won't watch AI Tarek, but what if AI Tarek is just like way better than like regular Tarek?
From Valen. And I'm just waiting for the time someone's actually in sight for this like Teho, Waylay utility combos on this hit. Yeah, I just want to see what's going to happen. I mean, I want to see Jogamo no-scope somebody because that's what he's going for at this point. I mean, he cleared out all of hell.
Yes, you're
He's happy to take point with it.
Yeah, he's on a different level right now.
Yeah.
Why is Tarek fishing for compliments?
The threat of this util as well.
I'm fishing for compliments
like
because I think that you guys won't say AI will take my job, so I want you guys to praise me by saying, no, we don't want AI Tarek, we want you. Yeah, you're right.
The early game with all that aggressive
Yeah, you're right. I'm fishing for
fighting
compliments.
Yeah.
to get executed on. Here's that shot. We get to watch over it, see how quick this was.
It's just a bit of spam. Stop.
Oh, let's do the smoke? That sucks.
And he's like, okay, well, I'm anticipating a peek.
He's not even mad.
Insanity.
Honestly, he handled that a lot better than I would in that moment.
Yeah.
I would have broke my monitor.
I would have been raging. Maybe a death slam.
Well, it feels like we just got started on Ascent. We're already last round of the first half. Here it is. Push off and away.
This looks miserable for the B anchor.
For G2.
Because of how the previous rounds have went.
Bro, everyone's opping now. Wait, maybe opping is not cringe anymore.
I'm sure there's a rifle drop somewhere in the back of spawn that Leaf can pick up, or Jogamo.
Cool. Out in the open. Attempted a bailout. These are flashes flying forwards, but Rappi still. Isolated on an island down towards the bottom section.
Damn, what a shot again. He got the wall.
Wall baited out on top of it.
They're just getting fucked on every avenue. No joke. Everywhere they go, they're getting owned.
Yeah, a lot rides on Havoc right now to try to find a pick.
Somehow this guy's gonna die.
Before the side of Furia, he does have that operator in hand.
Oh my god.
But the wide swings from G2, it's like they just know where an op is posted up.
Oh my god. What are we doing? What are we doing?
To the corner, shorty in hands, wide with the face.
Ah!
Knives in action.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Bam! What are we doing? What are we doing?
To the corner, shorty in hands, wide with the face.
Ah!
Knives in action.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Bang! Woo! 1 HP. Bang! Damn it.
Not ready yet. As rapidly as you can come into the
What just happened?
Tap from. See if he can pick up the pieces into this one. Double face up, but he's isolated it so damn nicely. Leave, surely not damage. Done and more.
He's so good. He is so good. He is so good.
He is so damn good.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Tracking him the entire
Not fair.
way through,
Not
even
fair.
through the wall.
Fair? It was fair once.
A different type of flow.
Frank got knife. TW in the chat. I love you, Trent.
You would think a knife to the face would do it, demoralize the enemy.
Damn.
Belief is too sharp. Oh my gosh, look at that smile. It's timeless. A stolen round from G2 right at the very end.
Absolutely unreal stuff overall as well. We're going to send it down to the floor as well. We got Dryad standing by with Hammy, G2 co-streaming it. This map
Finally, nice for
A4.
him.
A lot of disrespect show.
All right, what's going on here?
On the quick rotate.
And just spotting that util out, including these players. A flash is good with the connection. Okay, Crash. Back to safety for Havoc. Still alive here. Furia not leaving though.
Leaf.
Backs are open wide here, but it's an instant trade-off as Leaf is dropped.
Good flash!
What a call!
What an insane flash!
Set up and play by Jonah
Holy
P.
fuck!
Up overhead, calls the flash, and Jonah P.
Professor!
Rough on this flank though.
Flank?
I see 4 members.
It's been watched for to double up as well. These players are counting for it. Not long for this world, is he?
He's low.
And he dropped down just to 20 health. Players know where he is.
30 seconds
What the
left.
fuck?
Know exactly what to watch for.
The different layers that we just saw in this pistol round from G2. I mean, Giacomo playing in mid aggressively, getting the info if anybody are running up, and then playing off of Leaf. But, I mean, Leaf in that moment to get proactive on lane and actually go for that reclear, go for that fight, getting one, allows this to happen. The pop flash from
Such a good play.
I mean, Giacomo stays for that extra kill, which is really, really risky, but I mean, he knows his limits on this agent. He looks so good at it.
G2 are not skipping a beat, bro.
All that time he's been putting
Havoc
in.
is 15-9, by the way.
Right here.
That's a contract extension right there, if I've seen one.
Performance from him.
B main control.
Be laid down here by G2.
Yeah, they want that B main control. They even grab the orb on top of it.
Is this the play now?
Oftentimes,
deep B main.
the attacking side will try to get orbs of their own on their eco rounds. You know, just try to get something out of nothing. A little bit of
Trent's 1-7 right now? Is he actually?
Take on A.
Jonah P overstaying ever so slightly there and swinging out with a Spectre. Not quite the weapon at hand, but he's got the Thorns to supplement, so
I didn't even notice.
I'm going to be stepping past that line. Rafa.
They're kind of owning them, but wait, what's happening here?
Propped up. It's like there's a gap to play in. Leaf was not expecting that.
Nice shot.
Wait a minute. Big
Get
paranoia.
a lot of value. Oh,
The counter is
blow
big.
for blow, though. I mean, Spike is down here.
Salvos. Pride's got to be careful.
Wait, Trent's round.
The damage done to him as well. He's been softened up to just 21 health. Prize would love a plant in this spot. Round win even better, but at this point, put in the slow squeeze onto these players. The post-plant position just not quite ideal. Heat still doing well, still double dash up and over.
the fuck?
That's just for the info as well. Spotting it out, and I believe
Spammed
they have
him.
spotted it. Smoke propped up. Heat has escaped to the confines of
Trent got no
hell.
one.
Still Jorgamo.
How did Jorg get
Tries
both
to
of them?
Warden.
Just dashing around, recalling into heaven,
fuck?
getting a spam kill, and then holding. He looks so comfortable on this character. This is
He does look
such a cool
comfortable.
thing to watch so far. Furia, they almost did it. You thought for a second if they got that spike planted, maybe if the salvos weren't in play,
Yeah.
maybe they would have had a chance on this retake.
Ooh.
But as soon as those salvos come out and the plant is denied, yeah, G2 are already in good positions to get that retake going. Heat, although he landed some really, really nice shots into that round. It's
Nah,
just
he's feeling
not
it, bro.
enough.
He's feeling it.
Let's see,
Wait,
it will be the first gun.
what's he about
round
to do
here.
right
If you look
here?
at the economy of G2.
Is he about to do some shit?
It's not looking too pretty. You only have one Phantom in
Nah,
play.
maybe not.
Let's see what Leaf can cook up here, though.
It's not a deadly bonus round, but they are just going full steam.
What a push!
Paranoia! Rafa's out into the open.
It's perfect. And this is a set play we've seen with Jets. I mean,
Yeah, bit of a towers crunch.
yeah.
And even
He
in
came back to
reiteration,
die?
Heat is punished for his hubris.
He just came back to die?
Dropped down. These are weapons now that you've handed over to the opposition. G2, as weak as this bonus was, it doesn't matter. They work magic across the battlefield.
So filthy. We were talking about how Furia were taking the fight to G2. I mean, to see it the other way around, it's just insanity.
It's over. I think it's over.
5v2 retake.
This is not looking
It's
pretty.
heroics.
Needs to be. Needs to be! Prize is giving you a lifeline, but can you do anything else with it? Khalil left into that 1v1. The potential is there. Jogamo half already sticking this one all the way through. Paranoia has to get off of it. But Wincons to be bored, earned out, swinging wide and out, but bullets to the top.
No way.
That is unbelievable.
No fucking way. There's no fucking way.
Slightest of slip-ups by G2, just in terms
There's
of the
no fucking
spacing.
way.
And Prize strikes back.
Absolute heroics from the side of Furia. A 2v5 round win against G2. This is unheard of.
Oh my god.
What a lineup.
I mean, a Phantom
Should he
player's
ult there?
dream in that moment. Just controlling the spray.
I don't know. Should he?
And yeah, you're going to be smiling like that after something that happens for sure.
Shut up, Anonymous.
It's
Anonymous.
not done yet. G2, they have the grit. That's not going to affect them in any way.
Little ass kid.
Just one small obstacle. A long timeline has rolled out for G2, and here it is. Jorgamo up and over the
Wait a
top.
minute.
Saturate, but already these players have
What's happening?
dropped, toppled. Skate Crash going straight past him. Salvos, he chooses to disrespect him.
What's happening?
To get the gun. Picks it up, but guess what? Havoc's
Wait, what?
right there, watching.
You're going up? Flash, flash.
Refine on top of it. Needs some Yudo to set him up. If he wants to try and take it, Khalil from behind, and there it is. Applying that pressure. Squeeze onto it, Leafs left alone, 1v4. There's no chance for him to really play himself in here.
Yeah, I mean, best case scenario here, if you can catch out.
Eric, I love you. Nah, I love you.
Get an upgrade, get a rifle
Focus!
play and save it.
Almost time to eat.
I mean, that'd
Freaking
be great.
hungry.
I mean, I know he's comfortable with the outlaw. There you go.
Truth equal
There's the
ban?
rifle.
Absolutely, dude. We will
What a change
censor
of pace
you.
from Fury, though. I mean, that was very, very decisive in that A main fight. That exchange going completely their way.
Started the round as well, talking up. Good work here for G2, saying, wow, it takes
Eric,
a bit more
you do
than that. Just
gooder
one round,
activities?
Of course, disrupted the momentum. And then
That's haram, brother.
Fury just keep that confidence going, trailing into round 16, earn themselves another one. You've got to take it one step at a time if you're going to try and equalize, at least in terms of these rounds.
How long can they keep it up?
I went to the gym
How
today,
long can
actually,
they
yeah.
ride that
That's probably
momentum
why I'm a little
eventually
more
make that
tired.
happen? It's another good opportunity to convert another round.
I lost all my muscle. That's all right.
Too good.
I'm gonna get it back.
We saw that Yoru teleport getting some good value. He's so fast. I mean, his reactions.
This is a buy? Nah, they
insane.
just bought last
Havoc
round.
is having a phenomenal game as well. Let's see what Fury can cook up with this ultimate. Maybe they don't want to invest it into this round, but
They're up against the weaker buy of G2, which might be the reason why, but
How
honestly,
much do I bench? I haven't benched in a
show
while.
him a little bit of respect, I think.
All right, here we go.
yeah,
The ult is going to get you, yeah, okay.
yeah, any round you
Leave?
can get, but he's not even clearing corners. Okay, there it
He's
is.
cleared the two of them, but as this has happened, I mean, flashed himself in the process, got the info, his team need help though. So
What is
G2.
happening?
They just took it straight to them. That's a kill up towards the top section of mid. Rapper's got to
What is the strat for Furia?
Keep making his way up through and around. The main control given up. Spy drone, Trent forward, close quarters, looking for the repick. This is mad. This is chaos,
This
man.
is insane.
Look at the way this is.
What is happening?
Cut his way up.
What
I mean,
is this
Fury players are on a
round?
bloody island now. Up the gut through mid. What's the escape plan?
They're gonna crunch A from spawn, Brent.
But he's straight
What
up
is
and then
Fury
he's set up for
doing?
Havoc when he's making a play like that.
Is there like a...
You gotta think-
Are they on the same call?
It's mechanical ability surely can bail you out, and yes, Valen, he's hot on it, man.
This is so
Swings at the
bad,
trade and
man.
prize once more.
They're actually not like... They don't have strats or something. I don't
This
know.
particular round,
Why would they not have a set
couldn't pull off another
strat?
local. Not quite 11th round
Bro,
for G2. I mean,
what do you mean I'm fucked? That was
Would you like me
so
to break that down
bad.
for you?
good luck.
It feels like they don't even have a strat.
I mean, players of Furia everywhere, but I mean, it is because of the pace that G2 are putting on them as well. I mean, it's been so much fast-paced, aggressive set plays from G2 on this defensive side, which is so uncharacteristic.
Nice, boys. Dude, Khalil, you're re-peeking, buddy. You have the bomb.
See?
Oh my God.
I mean, players of Furia.
Hot on it, man.
This is so
Swings at the
bad,
trade and
man.
prize once more.
They're actually not like... They don't have
Standing out of
strats
the
or
feet
something. I
for
don't
this
know.
particular round.
Why would they not have a
Couldn't
set
pull off another
strat?
local. Not quite 11th round
Bro,
for G2. I mean,
what do you mean I'm fucked? That was
Would you like
so
me to break that down
bad.
for you?
good luck.
It feels like they don't even have a strat.
I mean, players of Furia everywhere, but I mean, it is because of the pace that G2 are putting on them as well. I mean, it's been so much fast-paced, aggressive set plays from G2 on this defensive side, which is so uncharacteristic.
Nice, boys. Dude, Khalil, you're re-peeking, buddy. You have the bomb.
See?
Oh my God.
See?
Vibing with
He's
it,
trying to
too.
help them.
But what was that round? I mean, players
know.
in spawn.
He's legit trying to help
I mean,
them.
that's just a fluster position to be in if you're Furia. You're up
yeah.
against the weaker Maya G2. You're getting G2 cook up.
Dude,
G
Let's
focus
go.
on having success.
they're both the
in
same
chaotic
thing.
moments, being calm in those moments if they want to make a
Who's
run
tickling me
in
right
this
now? What are you
stage.
talking
And
about,
so
brother?
Far, I mean, with what we just saw,
Brother, there's
they
no
were
one
just
in your room.
leading
No
it.
one is tickling you.
Right. I mean, that is a super apt
What are
quote
you
in terms
saying?
of something that they've been working on, but you're seeing glimpses of the weakness when the going gets rough. It's a little bit chaotic, the comms not being cleared, and calls are being made all over the bloody place. It brings G2 up to that 11th.
Who's
Too much room to
tickling me
breathe
right
left
now?
for
It's
Furia overall in
crazy.
this series now. 2 more rounds will do it for G2.
Flashbang.
Come here,
Look how
come
close
here,
these rounds
come here,
have been.
come here,
I mean,
come here.
Furia now. I mean, Havoc's sitting
Come
at
here.
a sheriff. Right? Why are we not giving this man a rifle? He's sitting at the top for your team. He's been the entry most of the time.
What's my answer to the Ask Pass question? I don't know. I'm still thinking about it.
Confident with that gun. But a little bit of an oversight, I feel like, as the pace has been slowed down by Furia this time. I mean, being forced to have to play to G2's pace, that's not something that you hear every single day.
I might have to take one for the team, I'm not gonna lie.
Looking to fake some A pressure in. He's alone doing this though.
It's a tough situation.
Clearing a way out through, so G2 already
an instant reclear, and you still have that Vice wall in mid that'll give you info if it's going to be a split. We
All right,
how
chill,
deadly the
focus.
rotates were from G2.
Repeat.
Wait.
That's on the side there. It's Jonah P trying to punish these players, but that's a DTP now in through A. Swings him
Leave
round
is here.
Spike into the hands of Khalil here. He just wants to get open access to the A side to try and help his team.
Leaf is
out.
here.
Well, aim just not quite in control there for Trent. Still from on high. Leaf tapping away, man. He's already
I
found
saw
the two.
it.
Just couldn't quite claim the third. Still, damage has been
Lurk.
done, and he's made it just that much more winnable. If this mid kill
Got
goes the
it.
way of Joe, not quite. So
What's
Furia,
happening with Reyna and Valorant?
Find a way, find a path through.
Reyna is currently disabled below the rank of Diamond because there's too many shitters that keep insta-locking it that can't actually play Reyna. So if you're below Diamond, it's currently locked. Sorry.
The decision to go A in this moment is perfect.
Yeah.
And then setting up Heat to cut off the last remaining member. I mean, it was set up really nicely.
What the fuck? This guy's fist bumping his fucking
If
mouse.
they can kind of weather that storm against G2, not get picked first from some weird.
No, Hezzy, I'm sucking it. I don't care.
People aren't accustomed to from the side of G2. Maybe that's going to be a recipe for success in the future.
And so far, G2 have won a gun run, actually. Just a pistol follow-up and a thrifty of their own
Hey.
on this half.
I don't know about no Hezzy. I'm trying to talk my way out of that situation. I'm trying to talk my way out of
This one's
that.
a good
Wait.
change of pace for G2.
Wait a minute. It might be over.
Jorg is just too good at accounting.
Demon
for
1
it.
ass
Straight to
pass
the
soon.
dome. It's painful. Trent, control, still bullet to the dome. There's no follow-up. The rest of his team there, he's just trying to contain aggro control of it.
Leaf?
Out wide, Leaf has already claimed it, and this is a Furia team that is being picked into two pieces. The tapestry unraveling.
20 bomb.
Spike drop down
21.
into main, and G2 inevitable at this point, isn't it? It's going to be that 12th round unless there is that miracle moment once more.
I mean, he's got a minute to work with.
Nah, I don't know what to say about
it's gonna be
Furia,
such
dude.
An uphill battle, and you can't really save either. Like, it's just
I
too
think
much
scratch
time.
it all. Scratch
It's
it.
a good
Let's
moment
just
right
get
now
an American
for
team at
the
this point.
IGL of
Fuck it.
Furia to
I don't know, dude.
try to come up
Is there
with a
no
game
one
plan
else
for
in
the
Brazil
second round,
left?
Because your economy is not going to
We
be
got
looking that
everybody?
great. You're gonna have to cook something special when the gunfights.
At least Furia is consistent.
Now you know
True.
that there's an operator in play on
That's
the defensive
true.
side as
That
well.
is true. They are consistent.
Very limited. Looks like he will be trying to save. I wonder.
They do
if
not be
G2
changing
goes
it up
for
on
the hunt.
us.
I mean, their
They
economy
keep it the same.
hasn't been that great either. It's been very scrappy back and forth in this chaos that we've been witnessing.
Leaf's going to go walkabouts for it.
Yeah. Who's, by the way, he's been having such a great map anchoring that A site specifically.
Definitely has. Heat's going to be able
10
to
seconds left.
hold on to the rifle for now, but the big prize, the ultimate one, is G2 getting that 12th round now.
Well, it's okay,
Something
Victor.
I gotta
Let them
mention
cook.
is that when you look at the
Let them
ults
cook.
online for G2,
Let them feel it.
this is something that this team struggled with in their first year of VCT.
Wow.
Was
Yeah.
closing out
Look at the
games,
VFX
much like
on
we were
that,
talking
huh?
about Furia for.
W show.
A good recipe for success that they've been having is, okay, let's start
Wrap this
saving
shit
our
up,
ults
dude.
when we have a
Where's
big
my
lead,
goat?
When we're within 2 rounds of winning, and just guarantee either the tie or the win with them. And that's what you're seeing. I mean, Trent's even going to have his available online. There's no way that G2 are going to lose this.
So all the pressure on Furia. Stay alive in the series. It's an opening game where, listen, again, cast our minds back. The expectations were low for this squad, particularly
Yo,
high
what
for
is
G2,
wrong with
but
you guys?
They've been in touching distance many times to making G2 look mortal.
One suppressed.
All right,
This is potentially the killing blow.
I love all this
please send them
utility on the
home.
map for G2
Send
right
them
now. I mean, you have Vice
home.
utility all at A.
We're good. I'm
Yeah,
just kidding,
playing
bro.
on
They
B
got
with it.
families. Let them play a season. Fuck it.
Already manipulating
But after this season, they gotta
the
go.
attacking
I don't
side
care.
to want to lean heavy towards that
One
A.
more season. That's it.
Reclear info being
Should we get
used
Furia
from
management
the
to watch
side
party
of
with me?
G2.
I gotta hear what they're thinking.
Doesn't get anything, but you know no one's close.
Might have to hit up Furia
Gotta
staff
walk
or
into
some
that-
shit,
some of that
dude.
space.
Get the manager in
Down to
here.
mark and
What's going through your
attention to
mind?
that
I'll tell you what I'm
Furia.
seeing. I want to hear what you're seeing.
How would you make your way past this one? Listen,
Wait, is Neymar with Furia?
Leafs all
Might
the
have
way
to watch
outside,
party with
already playing
Neymar.
around this null command.
Cause shit, I don't even think he knows
Even Ace
about what's
fully
going on
got the
here.
He's gonna be set up, primed, and ready for it.
Would I do better?
Seeing
I ain't
it.
answering
It's
that.
going through.
Probably not.
Pressure
In my
on
current
White.
form, no. Give me 3 months, no joke.
Holding the angles.
Maybe not, though.
This is it. 40 seconds left roughly into this round, and Furia
Nah, I don't know.
scrambling for these options. G2. They know it, they can feel it. Leg shot connects, saturate in through the choke, and there's an ult for extra measure. Dismissed there with a dart.
What the fuck just happened?
Straight and around to Jenny. 20 seconds left. The spike is in spawn, man. And a flick of the wrist from Jorg. He's finishing this map and series in style. He knows what the players are. All accounted for. Everyone's ready for it. G2.
GG.
Take it away. 13-7.
All those ultimates used in that final round.
Freaking play G2. After an 8-0
I mean, it was stalwart. Nobody from the
on Lotus. Here they are.
If that B split were to even happen, it's
smiles on all their faces, as there should be. Furia?
All that prep.
It's all right, bro.
And what a unique composition that we just witnessed today. I mean, Jogamo looked great.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be a dick.
On the defensive side, his anchoring was phenomenal.
And this is the scary thing about G2 is
they gotta do better. But to be fair, they are playing G2. I am being a dick. They are playing G2, like number 2 team in the world, top 2 team in the world. It's a hard match. Okay? All things considered, they didn't lose to like a bad team. They lost to like one of the best teams in the world. So with that being said, maybe we're being too hard on Furia. The problem is like the way they lost didn't look that sick.
Exactly what you said.
But maybe that's because they're playing G2. So let's see how they look next week.
The only team I've heard not complain about having to play 2 new.
The sign is wild.
New agents. Valorant doesn't care. He's so poised. He's so professional, and it's all because of that mentor there on his screen, Josh, the coach. That relationship that they have together. I mean, it's really made Valorant turned into such a superstar on this roster, and I mean, Valorant, that's exactly his face the entire match on that waylay. I mean, he was getting it. He was really going in on those entries. On that defensive side, that operator looked phenomenal as well. I mean, what great mechanical talent this man has. Furia, they put up a great fight on that first map, though. I mean, I think all things considered, I think it's a step forward in the right direction.
The only match Furia won was with their subs.
Yeah, if you're gonna look for any silver line whatsoever, of course, no one's
expecting Furia,
this team that's been just having so many troubles over the course so far of this year, to be, you know, holding a candle to a team like G2, who just come off the back of at the recent Masters event. Of course, the expectations aren't going to be there, but the fact that they were able to make them bleed.
Oh yeah, wasn't it against 2G?
They're making the right move.
Is there an asterisk because it was against 2G?
He's pulling off miracle moments.
No, Brazil's in shambles, dude.
I thought his utility was great too, honestly. And you could see the impact that had in a lot of these rounds. So, yeah, I mean, Furia, you had to play against the runners-up of Thailand, but you know, I could see it.
Yeah, there's a vision, there's a method towards the madness here that Furia going for so far as well. And yeah, I mean, what a series as well to open up our day here. And for G2, it really felt like, okay,
Leviathan versus MIBR, the banger match is coming up.
Nah, that grit was just absolutely insane. We're going to send it down onto the stage as well. Dryad is standing by for a Horizon post-match interview. It's the GOAT himself, it's Jogamo.
Is it Math, the myth, the legend, and the Waylay player? Can we hear it for Jogamo?
Best Waylay in the world?
Jogamo, it's good to have you back in the America stage. We got to see Waylay for the first time, and I mean, you were insane on it. We've seen the streams. We know what you've been doing. What does it feel like? Tell me, why does the idea of playing Waylay on Ascent come from?
I mean, I think it's just a better jet. You have some more util to isolate yourself. You can always get one and get out. I mean, that's like a cheat code. I mean, the ult is massive. It's like a breach ult, so you can cover a lot of lanes. You can do a lot of work that Jet couldn't do, in my opinion.
But we gotta talk about the beginning as well, because it started a little stressful. It was an 8-0 going the way of Furia. What happens to make sure that the team is able to come back and act like nothing happened?
We kind of just brushed off the rounds that we knew that we should have won. They definitely were playing a really great default, but my IGL is just insane. So like Valen just take cares of us throughout the rounds. He makes sure that we're playing together. If we're not playing together, you'll see the mistakes. They'll get the lead on us, but you can see Valen bringing us back in and win that map for us. So yeah.
It feels like you're also used to handling a lot of pressure. Everybody has their eyes on you, especially you as a duelist. Everybody's saying that you're the best. How are you handling that as well? Do you take it step by step? Do you know that you're winning the stage? You're winning Toronto? What is the mentality for the team?
From my previous coach, Potter, like she taught me just step by step. So I mean, I've taken that aspect and brought it to my own style of like game plan and ideas throughout the games because you can't be
Step by
overconfident
step,
with any of these
guys.
teams because you can see
Step by
like, you guys
step.
are shooting today, but you know we were a better team because we came back as a team and played together. So as long as the team is playing together, we're unstoppable. Simple as that.
There you go.
And speaking of those teams, those
Brick by
next two are going
brick.
to be MIBR
Day by
or
day.
G11T9. What is the one that you're looking forward to the most?
I'm ready for Aspas again, always. That's my goal.
Oh,
That's my goal. So,
shit.
yeah, I'm ready to see. I know he's gonna play Waylay too. It's obvious, you know.
Wait,
the
leaks?
best Jet players are playing Waylay right now, so I'm excited to see Aspas on stage with that.
So everybody that you see with the Waylay,
W
those
Leaks.
are the best players in America, that's for sure. Thank you so much, Giacomo.
Thank you.
And we'll send it back to you guys.
W. All right, guys. There we have it. G2. G2O. G2O. NT's to Syria. It was a tough match, all things considered. But now we do have the match of the day, and it is almost dinner time. Oh, thank God, I'm so hungry. But we do have the match of the day with MIBR versus Leviathan. Oh my God. So Verno's Spanish is good enough because he speaks Spanish apparently that he can communicate with them in Portuguese, I guess. And now we got Rossi on Lev. Let's see. Is Demon 1 gonna come back? Is the Demon 1 we all know and trust gonna come back today? They actually had a good match the last series, stats wise. Wait, was he playing that good? It's actually also a rematch for them from kickoff, huh? It was nice on Pearl. Lotus Pearl split. Let's see what we get today. All right, I'm running ads real quick. And we are doing the thing. Whose playlist is this? This is a fire song. I haven't heard it. Fuck. There we go. Fuck. They got me fucked up with this shit, dude. Nah, I lost my touch. My desk is shaking. Fuck. I'm taking a different guess. Fuck. I actually didn't think that was a word. I shouldn't have got that.
E aí depois só no ano passado, então vai ser bem legal jogar contra ele de novo.
I didn't reach out, I swear to God.
I think you guys should.
I'm gonna step away for a sec. I'll be right back. I'll be right back fast.
This year. He has been playing absolutely insane on his new role.
Takes out Aspas again. No, he's on fire.
Cara, com certeza o Dimoan é uma peça fundamental, jogador muito bom, já se provou também. Mas a gente tem um Aspas, né? Então, tipo, acho que não tem muito com o que se preocupar.
I think the first time I played against Aspas was when I was on T1 and we played them in Shanghai. Obviously, everyone knows he's a very strong player, but he's just another player in the lobby. So I'm just gonna be doing what I normally do, and that's just all it is.
Welcome back, everyone, to VCT Americas, and we're at the halfway point of week 1 and our second match of the day, and it's going to be a banger. You got Aspas and MIBR taking on King and Leviathan. Golden Boy here alongside Mimi, Ender, and Wyatt once again to break it all down here, and this is going to be an exciting game, guys. I'm pumped because, I mean, Wyatt, you both actually are like on the Leviathan bandwagon right now.
I'm all for it, right? Yeah. I think this team with the addition of Rossi is going to be looking very strong, but going up against Aspas, who left him, is always a fun matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. The revenge arc. Also, that was the last match that Lev played back in kickoff as well. This MIBR team, they started slow, but really picked up the pace.
That they did, making it to top 3 in kickoff. I think that they played a pretty honest style of gameplay. They didn't lean into a lot of the new meta stuff. They were mostly playing old comps, but they were putting Aspas on Jet on almost every map, and he was having an incredible performance, culminating getting a series kill record in one of their matches, leading up to that top 3 finish.
Now, it's a massive performance from a guy who is considered by many to be the greatest player in the world. But Mimi, what's really fascinating about this is that despite all that success you had at kickoff, they still made some changes.
All the talk going into this roster was this is like Aspas' happy place. He got a couple rookies that Saucy recommended that he's happy with. He's finally playing with Nazwar, who got dropped on Christmas from the previous opportunity. He had to play with Aspas, and now and now Aspas' friend is dropped yet again, and they've picked up a guy who's not Brazilian.
Yeah, but I mean, this is interesting. Obviously, like bringing him into the team, but also when you think about what was happening during kickoff, right? Because originally Nazwar was supposed to be the IGL for this team. He was IGLing in their first stage game, and then after that loss, they switched it up. It became Artsin taking on the.
It should be a banger match though, so let's see.
Big change. And that's when they got good. When Artsin took over is when they went on that sick lower bracket run. So, assuming this is.
Watch the. I'm gonna do solo right now, Marv. I'm fucking hella tired and hungry. Or should we just do it? Now let's do it. Fuck it. Maybe it'll wake me up a little bit.
Off-season stats on your screen right now, but Verno
honestly, I should do it.
Sloppy. There was some messy play from him. If we get off,
I'm gonna call you on Discord.
Maybe this can work out despite whatever communication issues will be coming up.
Yeah, it is odd though, because his and Nazwar's performances were both kind of, you know, they were underperformances in a similar way. Verno was definitely not lights out in kickoff, but
honestly,
the off-season promise of this
I'm just hella fucking tired.
I think all the questions though go back to comms. An all-Brazilian team picking up a dude who's only ever played on English-speaking teams. How the hell is that going to work out?
And look, guys, I've been on this server for
turns down, baby.
years.
Chill. It's not like that at all. I'm gonna bring Baby J in another call. It's not like that.
Exactly. That shows you how challenging it is. But for more on MIBR's roster change, Dryad had an opportunity to catch up with the legend Coach Fraud earlier on.
MIBR has made some pretty significant changes since we last saw them here in Americas, and I'm here with Coach Fraud to talk about them. Fraud, we saw this trade between Nazwar and Verno. Can you tell us a little bit of the inside of why this happened?
Well, a little bit of part of we kind of needed to make the change. We felt like it just wasn't working as maybe how we envisioned, but at the same time, we always had interest in someone like Verno. We've rated him very highly. So it also kind of helped that.
Is Verno about to drop 30?
Available, and he was someone that we've been really eyeing for a long time. So, you know, it's just a really, really good player becoming available, and he would, you know, fit in.
What's
with
good?
Playstyle agents, things like that we're really looking for.
Is it me?
You talk about eyeing him for quite some time. What are some of the things that Verno brings to the table?
He's just uber talented. I mean, the kid is,
it's not me.
for the last several years, he's been viewed as one of the best players in America, at least one of the up-and-coming players ever since he's 16, 17 years old. So now that he's finally 18, able to compete in the franchising, I think he
can you hear me?
proved himself early on, especially in
there we go. It was good.
season, playing really well against international competition. So for us,
not shit, bro. Just watch partying. I'm at home in New York for Ramadan right now, so I just been taking it easy a little bit.
One thing that we need to address though
What
is
about
that
you?
he
You're
is
back at home?
American, and he's not Brazilian. So how is the communication looking like? Is it English? Is it Portuguese?
Chill, bro.
What is it?
So he took a bunch of classes.
You can't hear him? Oh shit, one sec.
Like during school, so he's not a natural Spanish speaker.
One sec,
that's
me.
He does understand it a lot.
I'm on
when it comes to stuff
Twitch.
In the game, like when we talk about like 2 here, 3 here numbers and stuff, this is exactly
I
the
can.
numbers in Portuguese as it is in Spanish. So
I got you.
He has a high level understanding of what.
Wait, Jack, can you hear him now? We're talking.
We,
Hello?
Yeah, you're good now.
As well. Like all the players,
What's up? Yeah, your mom's house or your parents' house?
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic English. Shinam is learning
Yeah.
it day by day, but
how's LA like?
basically we're
like
just
it?
gonna speak.
That's kind of fun, yeah.
2 or 3 languages.
It's good vibes. It's good vibes, yeah.
It's not gonna be an issue because
You haven't been on ranked, bro. I don't know what you're doing.
Dude, I know. I'm gonna get back.
You better, bro. Because I don't think you're lacking right now. To be honest.
I kind of am, but is ranked fun?
I don't know. It doesn't matter, bro. You're falling behind.
Just in case.
bro.
Just in case. That's true. No, I've been slacking. I actually would like to get back to it.
Coach Rod. And one thing I do want to say is that he's kind of the difference maker in this situation.
Wait, what's I gonna do right now? What was I about to do?
Brazilian teams, Latin American teams, the coaches are typically like.
I feel like we were making each other a better player.
We were.
We're like climbing out of the hole.
All these different languages.
Yeah, we're climbing out of the hole together.
Knows English and can actually connect the dots for these players.
The only way was up for us.
That's out of the game.
Exactly.
In the game, that's a different story. I don't know how that's going to work.
I feel like I'm gonna believe
I was gonna
when
do
I
something,
see
but I
it.
forgot.
He's talking about not expecting issues
we're
with
good.
having kind of 3 different languages going on at once. Like there is always going to be. minute things that are important in rounds that are lost when you're uncomfortable in a position like that. So
I got MIBR on my pick'ems,
is when they're down in their first
but low key, I feel like Lev might be nice with Rusty now.
Yeah, they could.
Like they might actually be really nice.
Your pick'ems, you definitely had G2 winning this last game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those questions we're
And
gonna
then
see
how about
answered.
energy?
We saw
I had NRG winning as well. Bruno's about to go.
Without a doubt.
Actually seen the match.
Said the opposite.
On this squad, calm. In the past, we've seen Harbor there. Here, but
based on
versus
one versus and we will very soon because the action's already in and the contact's already there.
Already?
Just a few seconds into the round now, we already see this battle.
Wait, what's your time? 126, 125?
The salvo into Vance
5,
and Aussie finds
4,
himself down.
3, 2,
So it gets a little
1,
quieter
0,
here with the comms down.
9,
Calm Demon 1
8.
still up. Looking to play.
I got it. Yeah,
and
6,
to call
5,
each other over
4.
is
Yep,
MIBR.
all right.
They can pretty much just walk in wherever they want now as a death ball.
Round's
As a
over already.
walk-down contact for Leviathan to start, and
Yeah.
they were matched
Wait,
up
I'm trying
by
to fix
a
my ad
lot
chat,
of
one sec.
util to oppose from MIBR as
Fuck.
well as it swings out. So now that MIBR comes out on top, though,
we're good now.
Good that he's pushing here, though.
You have no choice but to play a 1-1 scenario on both sides.
Yeah, they have the info, right? Steam 1 needs like 2?
They could be ropes or B split.
Oh, yeah, true.
From into A. And Demon 1 could potentially
or they could
be ready
them.
to stall for a bit because of this.
It's up to Demon 1 here. Demon 1 needs to get at least 2 and try to live.
See, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. It is a lot.
At least
like they should lose this round already.
Paranoia. But
he's gonna find out real fast.
Already in.
Be a good high ground
doesn't know.
in for comms.
Oh, he's so dead.
He's fucked.
Wait.
Oh, that's big. Wait.
He's already here.
And they're out. Oh, they could have won that actually.
They had a chance.
You see Lev's or calm stun?
Yeah, from heaven. From heaven?
That is
Yeah,
definitely
if he hit that stun, they're fucked.
That stun missed? Look like it was on.
Calm and Demon 1 fighting each other again from the EG roster, so they do have that chemistry to almost pull this through. But towards the end, you know that this is going to be a very interesting game between these two teams, because you're looking over at this series. You're starting
after that mid hit and bombing this. It's so big.
During kickoff, that went into this crazy overtime. I think like a 16-14 overall score towards the end.
That's
It
good.
was also explosive, but it was also a different look. MIBR played this double duelist, but now they still want to leverage on utility, and utility starts for MIBR trying to take.
I hate going mid on the anti-eco.
Barrels against calm.
A little bit better to fall
yeah, like you have to use a lot of util, right?
Yeah, but it looks free for them right now.
Luckily, only one shorty on com.
See if they can take heaven here from the side of MIBR. A nice push in.
Try to do a rocket play with the stun.
Yeah, looks like it.
That's nice.
He might be dead actually.
He's gonna go down. Wait, they pushed him down. They just weren't ready for it.
That round's different.
If they sat below, like had a guy sitting in there.
If he was already there, yeah.
Maybe someone else, because he has to stun.
Yeah, true.
They had to get out safely as MIBR turn their way over towards B heaven. This lurk still is huge. Cortezia, Lev's gonna have to worry about that now for the rest of the match as they look to do just a little bit of scratch damage at the end of the round.
Bro, clean rounds like that though, it's so fucked. Because
and a nice try, at least for
like on the
build
eco?
Money, bro.
Sorry, for
yeah, they build money.
On the eco.
You know how hard it is to break money in this game rather than CS?
Right, like them being a flawless eco, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it does. Like if you win like 3 rounds in a row right here and you have 9k,
it's like
takes like at least 3 rounds to break it.
And their ults are already building it so hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, it's been like 2 years. He hasn't played a duelist.
Fundamentals or the strategies or the macros to work the map. They almost caught Aspas, did some decent damage on the side of the defense, but the bonus for MIBR is quite strong. Lots of rifles in their side, and to continue with this.
I would have rather seen Demon 1 on Yoru.
This time less utility, walking up for contact. Might catch Tex off guard, but you know that Tex is still always good in these moments.
Oh, it's fast.
Oh my gosh. Aspas with the go button.
Oh, good spam.
Through the smoke, gonna look for safety again as he fakes the rope out.
Wow, good refight.
Good hold, yeah.
The breach stun on the rockets?
They need a clean run here.
Demon 1 collecting a few of their own.
That was actually a really nice refight.
Great hold and understanding of MIBR's strat on this round.
That was such a fast rotate. There's already 5 players within the site of B here.
Comes on Cortezia.
We're just gonna try to slow things down for a bit.
Needs the first one.
MIBR knowing that they're in a losing
Crossfire is good though.
Tries to add a little bit more into the later rounds. Picking up this orb for Artazine, waiting for the second wave.
Who's the IGL for Lev? We just found out. It's Rossi.
But you need some hero plays coming out, and thankfully you have Cortezia that
they just changed it.
And tries to punish on an overextension, but King wins that fight from backside.
And that's going to be Rossi taking a little bit more pressure.
Guess that, damn.
Ozone there is crazy.
5 HP, a lot to ask here. He's going to be able to dodge out a few. So they know his location, a nice retaliation.
Have you been playing ranked? Like, is there a lot of pros?
Haven't been playing him long. I've been playing here and there, but
is there pros or not really?
No.
And there's the
not really.
Only at
I guess it depends on the time, right? It has to be at night, yeah.
After practice.
Bonus round, and they keep quite a few live.
You already saw from Leviathan some great reactions. Again, Tex being the first contact and dodges all that utility.
The South American players play a lot of ranked, actually. I feel like.
Retaliation coming back from Leviathan. Easy for them to put the
I do the same thing, bro. Nothing else to do.
Yeah. Out of MIBR towards this B site, and you already had the fast stack up towards B. So a great call, a great read at the very beginning.
A great call indeed. You saw the patience here from Lev. There was a lot of action in there.
Big A fight. Let's see.
Pressure.
We're looking to fight here, Riv. We're looking to fight potentially towards A main.
They already stacked towards A. Kind of. Playing nobody at B.
Holy shit! What was the plan? Just breach stun and run up?
He used the bombs too. Yeah.
Demon
Bombs
one,
as well.
Playing controller, but still like a duelist. Unfortunately, couldn't get one.
That's really bad for them now.
Do that much damage onto MIBR. But that
They probably didn't expect so many people there, but still.
Most of the team on the attack was stacked up on this side over A. So there's an opportunity to now push, gain a little bit more space, and you already see the insert of King.
So good.
That's one D1.
They don't even know they're going B.
I forgot he's on Omen.
One and done, unless he
King
wants to
needs
say, okay, there's a minute left.
Oh, they're actually gambling towards B.
Oh, they are. They have the right read.
But it doesn't seem to be the case.
Oh, what a risky spot.
Oh, almost could have.
Two there would be really good, but
far swing.
Good stun.
There's two here though.
Yeah,
almost three here.
Almost three. Cypher lurk.
They do not want to give up any ground here.
Cortesia lurk here on the 1v1.
Always lurking. We saw it at A. Now we'll see it towards mid. How much of a kingpin is he going to be? Takes out Khan from the top side.
Damn, the lurk fucked him too. They had the right side. They could have won that. They got traded everywhere.
Continues to be very nice, very calm for MIBR in these calls.
Damn.
The fact that they already took down Demon 1 and already
Good game
with
so far.
much
It's a good game.
in terms of utility on the A side. They get the pick onto King on B. Technically, you should know that it's an open site. You want to tempo up and rush, but they still wait.
This guy got two.
Yeah, would have made a big difference.
Cortesia to come in from top mid and get that backstab onto Calm. So very, very nice.
They did good fighting together here.
And the other guy did good by lurking mid.
The speed at which we see Lev just feeling comfortable to get into.
Let's go.
Get into sight and say, no, this is ours.
They're broke already.
Maybe everyone on MIBR knows English. Do we think about that?
Hello. King using that gate crash to get a lot of early info and attack on, but that's a far rotation back over as MIBR now has full control of ramp.
Calm down for a bit, but we'll get free orbs now for MIBR.
Oh, good replay.
Quite easy to step away.
Stun rockets. The breach stun with the tail rockets is so good.
Yeah, it is.
MIBR.
Actually just busted. Oh.
That's bad.
I don't know what happened there.
Top side of sight blocked off and running pretty clean. You see everybody towards screens here for Leviathan, taking more of a defensive position. Because MIBR, it's the second time they've hit a site and really started to work the map again. We saw it on pistol round because of the chaos, but now we see it here on a gun round too.
In MIBR style, you can see that it's still rather explosive.
Behind you,
like
Max.
it was when they're playing this jet
Behind you. No.
Previously during kickoff, but this time it's just waiting off
unlucky.
the refresh of util. A different approach, but still quite aggressive with the tail.
I mean, MIBR looks pretty good, bro.
No, the score bubbles like he doesn't even care anymore.
You don't have any drone left for MIBR, and you're just gonna play like a.
It's just me and Marv.
They're not getting caught off by that refight at all.
An open B site, it'll be a nice little
They're just playing like.
Now for Leviathan, you just try to rotate across, and you've seen that a lot of these players are already.
Like a lot of the worst teams would have got caught out by that.
I wouldn't be opposed to Leviathan wanting to push in and look for some exit kills. Keep the economy low on the side of MIBR and try to fight back, but seems towards the end of the day, Leviathan will try to just survive for now and just die to Spike.
So Tex could get all, they see that. Rossi gets closer, Demon 1, but you could also get Aspas 1 no matter what. Depending on that push, money's there for Aspas to buy.
Tech should die.
Still got a gun. They're still gonna, like you said, they're still gonna hang out though.
Oh yeah.
Those would be nice. To
actually,
see.
Right? He should go down to like a player.
Great mid
I think he will.
Really
too late.
setting the team.
Is he actually not? That's crazy.
I don't think he realized. He must know.
The only reason is you're not trying to give an ult to the other team, but the other team doesn't really have any
knives. Yeah. Knives, I guess.
Yeah, he should have definitely did that. This round he could have ulted mid or something.
I think you're right. I don't think he realized it.
The thing is, as well, we're moving into round number 6.
Which is kind of
like they're way too good to not realize that. There has to be a reason why, but I don't know what the reason is.
You think so?
Yeah, I think these guys are way too good. There's no way.
Too many
I think you're right.
Unless they're not.
To prevent MIBR in this conditioning that are doing in the very beginning.
Like if he did that, he would have an ult right here, right?
He would, yeah. But like his ult is better than Cypher and Jet.
Yeah, 100%.
A little bit more active. Try to.
That's for sure, right?
That early space, but TP where they could stack it to the other spot because so far for MIBR, if they don't notice.
They're doing an A fight and the other team's all B.
And he's got it here.
Yeah.
They just walked in too. They didn't make any noise.
Through the smoke.
It's just going to be the dimensional drift. I guess
he's
not
still TP's here though. Wow.
Use it here effectively.
I guess they cleared all of A though.
Did they just hit B here?
They could double flashes and fight.
Oh my god, timing.
At least because the gate crash has been perfect. The read's been good for King. There's the first.
Damn, they got the entry.
Get that first kill, bro.
1-for-1. Cosmic
Rossi, they ran through the wall.
Big. To make sure the site hit feels good. Armageddon's there for Verno. Well, they don't like how quiet it got so quick, actually.
Yeah.
They back off, so Mail Rune can start creeping in.
And you still have a double lurk from
Tail ult's gonna be big. That's a big tail ult.
And they have a guy up on Ranker already.
Wait, that util was so good by Verno.
Okay, Ranker died?
Wait, what? King got both?
Position. They couldn't follow up quickly on the Armageddon.
Wait, King just went crazy. King just went crazy.
King just went crazy, yeah.
King stays B and clean.
We gotta see that.
That's what we're talking about. Trying to find the early information, using a little bit of util. 4-1 setups at the very beginning for Leviathan. Demon 1 has that responsibility to just anchor up the B side, trying to listen for noise.
That was a big round, bro. They needed that. If they lost that, it was over.
I mean, that was looking good for MIBR.
It was.
Right there. Oh, he ran through the wall.
Like that, yeah.
I can't believe he got the guy held too. Damn.
For him and allowed King to get into a good spot behind the back of the B site.
Clean shaven King.
That was their own wall too that was dropping.
We're seeing
yeah.
it
I guess he didn't expect him to run through.
King, however,
yeah.
with the op now
he's coming below. Bad timing.
Pushing B main is Aspas
and King got away with some shit, not gonna lie though, because he ran through the wall. The guy was looking down, luckily.
The main way they try to open this round.
Is that an op? Yeah.
Aspas is the spear.
Damn, King's opping too.
That operator out.
Yeah.
That has to be the other big win condition for Leviathan, because actually it's a positive against MIBR. The only way to really scan him is from the drone that Verno used at the very beginning. So this lurk.
Did King get promoted, chat? This is a promotion?
He's gonna hit A and him lurk B. That's pretty good.
From IGL to Duelist?
MIBR to start plowing into the A site.
Yeah, it's gonna be late lurk.
Yeah, that's a free site.
Wait, King's gonna rotate.
King's now gonna push forward.
Nah.
King's still holding there is really good.
That's insane that he's not early rotating, right?
Yeah, that is crazy, right? The breach zone, they have sight.
Most duelists early rotate.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy that he stayed there.
Must be a read.
Everybody's gonna work somewhere towards ramp.
No, there's no read, bro. This is fucking new season. New season.
New season?
New season. There's no way he read that. Oh my god. No, King staying there won him the round.
The Rolling Thunder hits now from Rossi.
Hey, Rossi?
Verno's trying to hide blind.
Wait.
That's so big.
That was really good util on the ramp.
That was still
got fucked.
Verno to be able to turn away from a flash while concussed.
What was that? Breach stun and breach blast and rockets, I think.
Yeah.
Gotta see it again, but that was really good.
King is still towards the B site. Has the
Rossi util's insane. That was good.
But before they're able to give Leviathan the opportunity to get value out of that, you just don't want to give them a chance.
These guys are good, man.
No, honestly, when I'm playing like the anchor on the other side,
yeah,
I'm always worried about the fake.
They're going to be a little bit more careful moving into.
So I guess that's just like what people do now, right?
Oh, the fake.
People are just always worried about the fake.
That's true. They didn't know if it was
like
real.
When I'm holding, I'm always like, yo, is it real? Is it real?
That's true. That's true. It could have been literally for that too. Not even for
still, even then, like that's kind of crazy.
Like Fnatic, G2. Yeah, losing in the grand finals versus T1, but still putting great numbers. And
also, he knows that his rotate is not going to do anything, so it was just good.
That's that voice.
Like, he's not going to make it back in time regardless.
Yeah, that is true too.
He's all about building the team, building himself up.
And he had the TP going towards A anyways, right?
Yeah. His TP was in B. It was not A. Yeah.
Back a little bit. It's going to be a lower buy on the side of MIBR as they slow this round down.
Yeah. Both initiators working together. It looks like they.
Yeah, ulted B main. This is
I think the fault line went towards
kind of like a half by for MIBR.
Isolated and kept towards
3
that
rifles,
B site.
2 rifles, a guardian.
Up and go for that explosion towards the A side.
The cage
without the fault line, as you need to tempo up with the lesser weapons that you have.
Spam was fucking insane.
Yeah, it was.
He got a kill.
Wow.
That's a pick.
It tripped heaven.
Feeling comfortable.
I mean, MIBR fucked.
So even the low buy, confidence in pushing with the team.
By the time you are from speaking, because you were one man spamming, dude.
Much space from Leviathan to make this uncomfortable.
Like clear elbow,
since they know they're fighting against the advantage on left side.
Either elbow or hell. Yeah,
all offside. All offside's nice.
And they stun the other side. Oh my god. And they flash. Oh, perfect.
They're gonna have heaven.
Like stun the open, right?
Yeah. This is gonna be a tough win. Never mind. They don't have anything. Tex takes that back.
I mean, dude, breach tail, like.
It's so hard.
Yeah. Waiting with this Vandal. Money's not going to be there, so it looks like they'll try to keep this in hand.
Because like Breach has Blast, then the Tail has 2 rockets, then the Breach has a stun line.
Yeah.
This is fucking insane. If you have like good protocols.
Yeah.
Staying back towards that spot.
I guess it's like you have to push. If you're like post plant A, you have to kind of push.
Yeah, I feel like the best teams. What the fuck? I think the best teams are like playing aggressive in the post plan. Like you know you have to go forward.
Nice little luck coming out of that, but we'll take it. Gives it the player advantage, but just getting back to the point.
I don't know what that was, but we'll take it.
Able to stay alive, use the Armageddon for the retake. That was going to be the first thing for them to
This
flood
is
back.
like the 3rd time they're so worried about mid.
Drone. Seeing that pressure from King.
Who is it, Lev?
Yeah, I guess they're like really confident in their air retake. It's been good though.
Where, again, it's another 4-1 setup. Big responsibility for Demon 1 to try to delay.
Yeah. Plays the smoke for a bit, but
they
plays
just
his
re-cleared
life
mid, so.
once it goes away. Very
We're
smart.
going A.
They back up to more anchor positions on to A. Lev, very good at
Get one, get out.
Yeah, get one, get out.
Wow. No, Demon 1! He thought he killed him. Both guys fucking whiffed.
That's tough to do.
Yeah,
oh, he stopped shooting him.
Still trying to do that
I mean, now you probably don't have to play aggressive, right? 5v4?
Yeah.
The show?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Well, to be... I don't know. You should.
No, I think they're okay.
Not his fault, and that's going to make the retake even harder.
Yeah.
Oh, King is dead here.
2 HP off.
Omen dead too. You can play like you can play A main. Perfect.
Screens pushing in now.
It should be good here.
Yeah.
But it looks like MABR
That's
has
crazy.
their eyes ready, set on the prize. 10 HP for Artson though. This is a tough task.
Wait, how's this round on?
Now just out of position. The rest of the team.
How is this round
Wait
on?
a second, bro.
Now has the sight and they flip the script.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Thank God for the Rockets, dude.
Wait,
If
he has his ult.
No, it's lost. The Rockets, if you don't have the Rockets post plan, like the game is like if Tail gets nerfed a little bit, the rounds are gonna be so different.
Yo, this game is actually post plan again.
Yeah, it is for sure. Because like you have so much util.
We have so much. Yeah, the breach, raise.
I mean, even NRG was trying to do a lot of it. They fucked it up though. I'm pretty sure they fucked up so much.
I was watching that game. It was kind of fucked. Like they got half. The only reason the Cloud9 won, they got
kept getting half early, right?
Yeah.
And then they at the end of their post plan, they have to all jump out of drops
They have
together.
to jump out,
It
yeah.
just looks so silly.
From the side of MIBR2. It continues to be very close and back.
The Tail rockets should not be rechargeable. It should just be longer, probably, right?
And now conditioning towards A. After these last few rounds, looks like MIBR wants to test their hand.
Nerfs Viper just to add Tejo.
MIBR aren't going mid at all.
Yeah, they're playing side hits only,
so
right?
lucky. Like he should
He
not
walked
get
through
that
the
kill.
smoke and got him, right?
Yeah, he should not get that
That's
kill.
fucked. That's fucked.
It's a
He
good
jumped
hit, though.
through! He jumped through! Tex jumped through!
MIBR should lose now. That was their whole plan, to go out B, and
One little
they're
thing
not
is
B
just that
anymore.
smoke that didn't allow MRBR to go in.
How they split B through heaven?
But they still found
Leave alert.
a safe haven, safe passage.
They have the tail drones
still.
still.
Making sure they avenge King that died towards the A
Should they
side.
like at least take
Just
ropes first
resets
and
the
go
round.
up before they split B?
Reset here is the second wave of util. The second
yeah,
hit
that could be
from
good, yeah.
MIBR, and it looks like they want to re-hit towards this B side.
Honestly, it's hard to tell, bro. If I was in their position, I don't know what to fucking do.
Because they don't have flashes to move.
I feel like
inside.
just to sell a small fake. Because maybe someone
That would probably be good.
Because maybe someone walks into the B main guy, right?
Yesterday we saw
when you do that.
Vipers putting the orb there, so that hold wasn't possible. But also the retaliation here from Cortezia gets
Tax.
He's thinking about everything right now. Switches the angle in an instant and takes another head from MIBR.
Burno 1v3.
Alone for B.
Yeah, after that first kill in Aspaz, running out B, they
shots
lost.
for himself.
Yeah, they stopped the
Last
hit.
man standing now. Could still get the spike down. Now 10 seconds left. Not a chance. And everything is held.
He's been in scenarios before in challengers, even when
Make
he was in a
abilities that
1-on-3,
recharge, stop
1-on-4,
recharging
still
after
able to
bomb
do
plant.
multiple
Thoughts?
clutches, but that's on retake plays, pulse plant, holding it through, but now trying to move inside the site where Tex has been
Nah, that's
really
crazy.
good on that hold in the previous round.
That's too crazy.
He'll
Bro.
think better here to save his weapon for the next round because the rest of the team should still have a decent vibe following around that. But look at all of this.
He
dodge,
leaped
holding
through the
on,
tail
still
ult.
survives to get this kill onto Osboss. And that again, it's a
They don't
smoke
expect
that
that to
came out
happen.
from the one and a paranoia
Well,
that
that's
fully hit
bad, man.
Osboss that allowed the huge assist to come out here from Demon 1.
Great teamwork. Like we said, the in-play protocols right now that teams are coming up with, incredibly fast. Hard to see everything because it's just happening over the shoulder of players and in the moment.
Make salvos into a projectile and need to stop catering to iPad kids.
Make the plays. So 5-5 is Lev. Bring it back up to a tie. King goes ahead with the outlaw.
On defense, I think Aspas is just gonna off.
That's gonna be their win factor, probably, right?
Yeah,
in their
probably.
economy to make sure these purchases can go through till the end of the half.
The first contact now will be
Damn, they're actually playing for mid again.
There'll be a lot of initiator
Yeah, all game. It feels like their retake is too good.
The recall just to force
Aspas is dead.
He's dead, yeah. Dashes out. Yeah, he's dead. Beautiful.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Tax with another 3K6.
Tax is not kidding.
Amount of time here between the 2 rounds. And Shannon finally answers back, but not long.
Wow, that shit got fucked.
Beautiful. To pile in, and
nah, this Breach Tejo Util, man.
Seems like
Breach Tejo is fucked up right now.
Once again into that one, a call out of
it's actually fucked.
You can't even walk up mid without being scared.
You have the
yeah, because you can just get breached and then rocketed at any moment.
Exactly.
If they time it well, GG.
Yeah.
Demon's playing close towards B main, doesn't hear anything, so they should know here for Leviathan that there's a slow scale up towards middle, so they go for the trap play. It works out. Tex just farms players out.
I don't want to say rock clears. I might get spoiled.
Rossi's holding
I'd be feeling good if I was left.
Calm down. You're gonna check your PC.
Yeah, no, this is a good comeback.
But just follow. I think what Lev identified.
Oh, you got those kills stunned?
Anytime.
No, not stunned. He ran through the bombs.
Oh, he went through the bombs.
Say good on him, bro. If he didn't, he wouldn't have got no kills.
Ice both of y'all like Gretzky.
No way.
Never mind, I was wrong. That wasn't the combo. They were singing. Yeah. So, yeah, being able to identify early aggression, just get in the face of MIBR.
And that's the thing. Crushed them. Trying to find him before the refresh of the
overheat. What was that?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I guess since they saw them taking fast mid, they used the bombs already. They just like, yo, let's kill the lurk. They knew he was lurking, no matter what.
Like one.
But he just shit on them, so.
Wait, this is nice by Calm to like focus that.
What the fuck?
Oh,
that was really good by Calm.
Yeah, he had that. I like the idea.
And it's going to be Tex walking around. MIBR fire back just as hard. Both teams are honestly just on a fuse right now.
Let me see you dance and twirl this time around, Tex, on a 1v4.
Nope.
6-6, wow.
On right there. 3 for
This is a good half, honestly.
A lot of 3Ks around the map.
In my opinion, bro, Aspas is so good on defense.
With the op, right?
With the op, yeah. He plays like perfectly with it.
Both of these teams that have made changes.
The defensive op is really good, yeah. He always repositions, doesn't overheat.
Yeah. They've been fairly slow, reactive in the past few rounds.
I mean, it looks like I haven't played
just got caught.
Like actual pro in a long time, but it looks. Where's the heaven smoke?
Clean up.
Where's the heaven smoke?
Yeah, it's fucked. Dasher dying.
And it's gonna be a double swing.
Wait, no, you mean from Demon 1.
On attack.
Yeah. Where's the heaven smoke? You're right.
Because when they first tried to get site control and fake the B site, they only used the fault line. Second time they used the salvos just to keep Shinam in the back of the site, and they actually catch him off guard and pick him off. But towards the end, look at these picks coming through.
We didn't really see where
Vernon was coming from.
I wonder what happened, because there should be one. Maybe he used it in the first execute and didn't come back for the second?
Yeah, so they shouldn't have done it.
But they got the kill, that's why they went.
Oh yeah,
It's fucked. And bot review, we're fucked. What do we do?
In my opinion, after they break the TP, you don't go B anymore.
Yeah, they got baited in low key.
Yeah, they did.
As we get a bit of the heaven clear and just sight hit. A ramp is now controlled by the side of Leviathan.
King made it through it with such low HP, just walking through the salvos. Yeah, they got him inserted, but To try to get more value than that will be definitely difficult.
Put Demon 1 on Yoru, bro, please.
From Cortezia is actually set up on the top.
I just don't think he's comfortable on like an Omen.
I know.
He's already moved up now towards middle. They know this hit's coming towards the A site.
Yeah, he said, hey
That's
guys,
100%.
everybody cover A.
I also love that he doesn't overextend.
Double kill.
Wow.
He's going forward, by the way.
Wow,
Oh my god, he almost
wow.
aced. He actually almost aced, dude.
Medium to long range stinger headshot. Yeah, pick up.
Any
I need to see
Georges?
this round.
Holy moly, what is happening? Just a double on the first one as they start cleaning
Dorkin.
house. And you're right,
What's up, baby?
The push from
King's so good at
Osprey
Omen,
is
too.
coming
He
in
should be an
so
Omen.
much. So they could
I think, I wonder if King is being moved to Duelist? No way, right?
Just in this moment, if there were too many players coming
Probably.
through,
I guess they don't want Demon 1 on Yoru.
Then if they escape through.
Yeah, but like...
I'm so good at this game, bro.
Oh my god. All judge users be like...
All judge users.
But yeah, just what they're able to do in case it was a fallback towards top vents. We'll hold that thought. There's an attempt to take control towards B.
Oh my god, what about TP? What about TP? Bro, he couldn't TP!
That was good though, he waited.
Oh my god.
No.
The blast, the blast.
Ducked and dodged, and they finally get a few kills through. It does.
He got caught by the
leave,
blast
wear
somehow.
on that one.
Marshall?
Ospas again with this Marshall.
Wait,
still
the
trying to
Marshall
hold up
one
and
tag to your
finish off with
dig?
some sheriff shots if it does get a tag.
Yeah, they're fucked.
The main
They're
goal will
fucked.
still be though.
Hit him for the 101 right into
Oh,
chest.
it's Lev's map pick? Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
shit.
Have to regroup at this point, but looks like
Wait, timing? No, it's Judge.
Doesn't matter, but we have a judge here, but we got Daz.
It's actually unbeatable. Unbeatable. No joke, unbeatable.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
The second kill shouldn't be a kill though, that range.
He's so
Yeah,
good
but
at
it
this
is,
game.
so-
All right,
Oh,
pushing
what?
out nuclear attacks.
What can we do, bro? I swear.
49 HP. Watch out.
Shotguns are so
Arson's
lame, bro.
here.
No, but they are, but like I'm surprised more people don't use it though in pro play. Like considering how good it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I think you're. I mean, I know it's cringe or whatever, but like who cares? Like you should be using it if it's good on the map.
No, in my like, I would never use it because it's so cringe.
Really?
I would
That's, like,
never
out of
even
pride?
attempt, I don't even attempt to get good at it. Because like if I get a 3K judge, who's looking after the game like, oh shit, Marvin's nuts. Nobody's doing that.
Yeah, but we're trying to win, bro. Use the fucking
fuck that, bro.
judge.
Fuck that.
Use the fucking judge,
If
dude.
I win, I win, but I want to look kind of cool, you know? Like, fuck that shit, bro. Oh shit, 3K judge, awesome.
And now went into the flex role at the end of 2024.
Oh my
and now
God.
he's going into flex and duelits whenever he needs to in 2020.
I mean,
It was supposed to be.
no, he's
He has like a 50% HSP. Like he's gonna be
really
really
good, but like,
If
you
you're
know,
gonna run into
wasn't
this
comfortable.
B-site,
I think he's
that
comfortable
setup,
now, so.
Yeah.
double trips towards middle. They don't really need to care for middle because they trust Artazine with what he could bring with his util and also his judge / rifling.
King went up mid right away, he TP'd up. Jesus.
A lot of
What?
uses here, so
No
expect this
way.
to be
Okay,
quiet unless the
Big.
site hit proceeds right after this engage
Wait,
towards
that
mid.
could be
The
the
Sheriffs are
start.
getting a lot of love this game.
And this
King
is big.
comes up.
Because that allows for you to pick up a rifle left behind by Verno. They're faking the drop as well. And I love this. You're jumping inside the vents, you're picking up the weapons. But unfortunately, I was going to say maybe they could try to
Going back
insert
to
a
B?
late hit towards the B site. But the early drone coming out here from Com maybe gives the MIBR the indication that he might re-hit back into the B site into a split. So Artazine will be ready for
Oh,
this.
time sucks.
The flash
Here's
a
Breach
little
all here.
late. They thought they
Oh
could
my
encroach
God.
a little bit more on that tri-peak before hitting.
At least he wasted
Arson
it.
says
At least he
Yeah,
wasted it.
yeah.
we don't really have the positioning to hit, so a rolling thunder mid-round will slow down Lev, but that may make them even
Counterstun?
more hungry for this B site.
Almost felt like they were trying to go for
Aspas
some
is
sort of
here.
a double pump.
Yeah.
The fake towards the B site, the pressure and lurk from A.
Seconds left.
Rossi got the kill.
Towards A.
Whoa, wait
Try to
a
sell
second,
it,
hold on.
but now
They're
they
going
can
back A still though.
Hold on, wait a second.
But
Eco
they gotta
here
run
would
to
be
the
insane.
Astra.
good.
They gotta run to the Astra though.
Creeping
Vipers
around,
lurked
looks
in,
like
but
he
they gotta
may
run to
run that
Astra.
trip.
You never know, bro. The trade could be good. They need to trade
Nah,
this guy.
no
with just,
way they trade this
he
guy.
can only get one here unless they
There's
lose.
only 13 seconds left.
12 seconds actually? Yeah, they're fucked. Yeah, they're fucked.
Oh my god. Wait, I saw this round happen like the other day.
Demon 1 can't make it count.
Or,
and he knows
did I not?
Texas there.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, yo, my
the
opinion on this map, bro. You see how they like showed B Heaven there?
And that's
Yeah.
again some great understanding.
Nobody on the defense moved.
Individual play from
Like you just
Shinum.
have to kind of commit
The
on the
idea
split.
for Leviathan in
Like,
the
yo,
pause.
either
Like,
choose
B-Heaven is not
these
enough for a
players.
fake.
Players inserted.
Yeah, like you can't just show B Heaven and just go back to A. It's not gonna work.
To be fair, he's a solo anchor though. This guy's not gonna rotate.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
But I get what you're saying though. Like sometimes like that just that little area is not gonna pull anyone.
Yeah, like you can't be thinking too hard. Like.
You have to find the right balance.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. Honestly, it's tough.
That was the Qbert game that happened in. That's true.
But they need this fucking round. They need it.
From the previous round.
Oh, they really like this fast mid here.
Yeah, they have a good control here though. I mean, it's impossible. What can they do? Other team
has the big one now.
But they should be doing like the stun rocket, yeah, rope.
Wait,
that's what I was gonna say. Wait, Verno again?
Verno again?
On the box, he jumped up?
They continue to take that vent area just ruthlessly.
What does this mean for NRG, chat?
How he's playing so far.
If Verno wasn't the problem, who is? Not my W shipper, I'll tell you that. Not my W shipper.
But now that you still have King inserted into this middle with the ult, it will definitely help them get great information moving.
That's a rhetorical question.
Spotted the op and they still want to go into it.
This is good.
Which is fine.
Reset 5-man hit B.
Yeah, I was gonna say they can dimensional drift right up there. Aspas might be.
Yeah, if they lose this round, no, I don't know.
Aspas is here though.
Get them to safety.
He's gonna get off, right? He's smart.
Yeah.
Demon One smoking.
If they lose this round, it's
somewhat of the lurk on this towards mid as they start.
Yeah, Astro Wall for retake.
Yeah, when they do, a Cosmic Divide's available.
They don't have Verno anymore.
Full kit for Artazine as well.
Like this is really favorable for Lev.
There's a late lurk coming out from Demon
Late
One.
lurk, they're looking for him. Imagine they find him.
If they find him, that's big. That's really big.
I mean, he's so far.
Good on Demon One for not going early.
Yeah, like no kills have happened. No point.
Yeah, you know, no point.
It slows everything down, but cool, just on the right.
He's got the timing.
What?
Wait, what?
Zia saves Aspas as he runs back with the op. Common team are trying to grab position, see if they can figure out
Rossi.
Rossi and the squad just drop MIBR left and right. The operator
gotta save the off somehow.
Left in the scope.
They heard him.
Looking. And they have found it, but Aspas still hits the shot. They should.
Oh, he up dropped into the wall.
I think he lives. Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah. And that's going to be Demon One.
Expensive round though.
He was just a distraction.
They still have a buy, but I think MIBR has like max cash.
Well, this whole time I was counting.
They have money for sure.
Look at Rossi's keyboard, chat.
Yeah.
Oh, Lee. I used to play like that a long time ago. It's wild.
Isolates every single player and allows for Leviathan to just stay alive in the fight. Because look at this, people are dying from util. Aftershock.
A little too close though.
And then Rossi.
No, yeah, it's good on them for fighting on the right side.
Like who knows?
Kills up towards orange and back sight. And if anything, that allows Demon One. If anything.
See, like look at MIBR, bro. If they lose this round, they can buy next round still.
Yeah, their money's insane, right? Oh, they wasted the rockets. Unlucky.
Lev needs to win this round and the next round.
Fast B play.
Fast B play. Fast B play.
Fast here as they're trying off the Armageddon.
The blast.
No kills? No, only one?
Able to put up even
fast B play?
Fast B play, fast B play.
Fast here as they're trying off the Armageddon.
The blast?
No kills? No, only one?
Yeah, that's
should have got two.
Stun kill.
Oh.
This felt very telegraphed though.
I mean, it's hard, but sometimes
oh my god, he almost got that.
Hold on, Demon One.
In the middle of the round. The operator still alive towards A, and this leaves MIBR in a tough spot.
Wait,
B, but
I don't know why Rossi threw
I thought Rossi, I think Rossi thought Com was holding with him, I guess.
If he was, that would have been good, but he wasn't. Fuck.
I wonder if that's what he thought.
But even if they try to reset, move back towards the B side, they notice setup.
This is jail Valorant? What does that mean, jail Valorant? Like the gloves are off?
Go towards A, it's into the op.
These two needed clutches.
Very difficult scenario for the
Oh,
last
Rossi, that looked really newbie, but we never know.
I really feel like he thought Com was with him, but I don't know.
If Com was with him, it would have been good.
Yeah.
Even if they walk towards that spawn.
They're playing full retake on B. It's kind of nice, right?
Yeah, it is. They have a camera. Oh, they broke it though.
Yeah, they're gonna have to turn.
It's just about who's more clutch at this point now.
They're going heaven together.
This is the EG duo. So
around the road.
This is the EG duo, true.
Spike planted.
Oh, they split.
Ooh.
Big kill, big kill.
Demon
Oh,
one?
that's a big trade though. Demon one, come on, we need this.
Real quick here.
You need this.
No, Max.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
They're broke. They're broke now.
This time it wasn't really an attempt to try to surprise players as they're going through the play.
Let's try, it's hard.
To just get the backstab, walk, contact play, go for the trades, and Artizine drops 4.
It's honestly also so hard. When you were like so good, it's probably even harder to like recover, right? If you start to fall. Or no,
Bro,
is
you
it the
have to
same?
like know, like fuck, who cares, bro?
I mean, I feel like that's always been his thing though. Who cares? He probably doesn't care enough, maybe.
No,
but he does care. He does care.
No, in my opinion, I think he cares too much now.
You think he cares too much, maybe? Yeah.
Not cares too much. He's like thinking.
Yeah, he's trying to figure it out.
I don't know for sure though.
He's trying too hard to figure it out, where it's making it worse.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I need to become me again. When you just gotta be like, ah, yo, I just need to kill people.
It's hard though, man. That shit is.
It is hard. It is hard. I'm not gonna lie. So I can't blame him, but
on the first map, what can he pull out on Icebox after?
I mean, it's tough that he's on fucking Omen too. Like,
But he's on Omen for because like it's probably on Omen because like he hasn't been playing that great, right? He got demoted low key.
That's still like in his head, like, yo, they think I'm not playing that great, so I can't play duelist.
Even my teammates don't believe in me.
Yeah, they don't believe in me. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's I hope he doesn't perceive it that way, because that's really bad.
In my opinion, though, he should like whatever team he's on, they just have to be like, yo, we just have to fucking let him do whatever he wants, no matter what. You know what I mean? Because if not, he's gonna be like, what?
But it's hard to justify that if he's not playing at that former level.
That is, it is hard to justify that, but you still have to make that risk, you know?
Take the risk for a little bit.
Definitely saw some.
No, you have to like.
Yeah, it's hard.
Scaled a little bit here. Their initiator util, but this time with the low buy that they have, it may.
Imagine if fuckheads like you watch part of your game, you have more pressure.
Because it was like no expectations.
Yeah, underdog mentality, right?
Yeah, just kill.
Just a few kills.
The hero rifle from.
But it is a part of the job to be able to perform no matter what. So.
Yeah. Do your job, bro.
Maybe even a Demon 1 TP because they have that from.
I was from the sideline. Do your fucking job, bro.
Have to be figuring out now if they want.
Who's yapping apart from Marv? That's crazy that you say that because there's no one else in the call apart from Marv.
Either way, like always, they need this fucking around here.
Yeah. This is Eco though.
Gate crash isn't there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, bro. Fucking need it.
As much as they want, but still.
You'd be surprised, Derek. Like in Counter-Strike, probably eco rounds, you guys like give it up.
There would have been a push on ramp.
Yeah, like
when like this game, even on
so
ecos, like it's so winnable, bro. I'm telling you.
You
get one kill 5v4, like it's so winnable.
Sees anything, and you see the kind of
they do have a Vandal too.
Rotations coming in now from both teams.
Yeah. We're almost to that minute mark.
See, yo, they fake the A control and he has the whole line.
Yeah, blacked off now.
Oh yeah, the Viper util is really good though. They take mid now.
Not really out of that frying pan yet. They still have to find the information of where
they have everything but B main.
Well, MIBR has no info.
Yeah.
So prodding up towards B heaven is quite smart.
Oh, wait, they almost caught him. That was a big kill.
Like, those kills are so big, bro. Like,
that would have been the round.
We need that.
Oh.
Aspas still alive and well. Make sure that lurk from Tex does not.
Gotta be a hero play now. Demon.
So this means MIBR can now focus on the rest of the team.
Wait
coming
a second.
in.
Oh,
Exactly
it's fake news.
One goes down as Rossi falls quickly after eyes on Kama.
And MIBR like.
Shenham as well, but he cleans
I don't know.
the rookie's good for
they look good, honestly. They look good.
Match point on split.
Match point.
And flashing through, giving their tell that they're moving up towards that B heaven. Yes, it's nice.
This has been a tough half, dude. Not even like that close.
Usually positions at
that shot is insane, bro. What is wrong with this guy?
As a pack, trying to take him down. He's playing at the bottom, on the outside, out in the open, and still wins a duel.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, Demon or Aspas has like 10 kills under winning.
Yeah, I mean they haven't even like they haven't even run into Aspas. Like he's not even seeing them.
Yeah, you just need to.
So great counter utility coming out from MIB on the defense.
Here again, just on the other side of the wall towards A. It's always just a straight
Last
up
chance.
fight, it seems, in the beginning. Aspas.
How do they get past his angle? Drone?
On a hard hard angle with this op.
Wait, he missed?
He missed, it's crazy.
What?
No, he didn't get enough reps. He had 8 kills, he hasn't
No,
seen
they
anyone.
iced him. They legit iced him.
Yeah, they iced
He
him,
fell
they
asleep.
actually
He fell asleep.
Blood going in the side of Leviathan. Now they have the chance. Can they convert the 5v4 after so many rounds of not being able to get him?
They gotta kill off that?
It's actually crazy how this game works now. You can't get any space for free anymore. They took ramp for the first time ever, and they just get ulted out.
Yeah, like they can take it back so easily.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't hold on to the space.
This game is so fun.
How does he turn?
Yeah, see, like, nah, they're just shooting better, honestly.
Always have somebody deep in that B site, watching main, watching heaven.
They're definitely winning a lot of the duels.
They are. They're winning more, like 90% of the duels.
He tried to TP across, but Verno was already
They were in this gap? Of course they are.
Demon 1 crossed over that.
Oh, give him a kill.
Wow, that's a big kill. Hold on.
They know the breach. They should. You got to kill here.
Sort of retaliation from Leviathan.
Yeah, we'll spawn.
Breach hole.
And it's up to Calm now to open up the A site.
If Calm kills him here, we win.
Mm.
By we, I mean them.
Indecision there. They wanted to peek together. They wanted to try to make it.
My God.
Wow.
MIBR, dude.
And even with first blood on that, MIBR takes it back. And from
I hope they're good on Icebox.
Split.
That was last map pick, right?
13-7.
Yeah, that was last map pick, yeah.
MIBR on split is definitely
Half was 6-6, right? They got one.
One crossed over that.
Oh, give him a kill.
Already ready for the A site.
Dude.
If Calm kills him here, we win. By we, I mean them.
Indecision there. They wanted to peek together. They wanted to try to make it.
My God.
Wow.
MIBR, dude.
MIBR on split.
Right.
Now it's weird.
To play the meta to a certain degree, though.
A little, yeah, exactly. But Teo, exactly. Play Teo Breach. That's good enough.
Away from any of the map. They just lost on split.